Why, hello,
It's those model
everybody.
makers.
Every single fucking time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Welcome to Legends of Logomancy, our TTRPG showcase, where we are going to sit down and play the best game of 1980s Dungeons and Dragons this side of a Monday night from Canada.
Woo! Woo!
Yay! And at the same time, putting some body horror into the minds of my friends. It's gonna be a
I
good
thought
time.
that was my job. I don't know. Where did you get this from?
James.
Yeah.
My mind is body horror at this point. You go in there and it's just too many eyes.
I mean,
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
I'm gonna share something to the general Discord
memoir?
so people know the
Neon?
reference, but
It's like Neon Graffiti, a tale of too many eye-shaped holes.
Yeah.
this
And
hole
we
is
are
mine. It
gonna
was meant
leave
for
that
me.
there tonight, guys.
Thanks for watching.
The of the book is whole is whole.
Whole is as whole does. No. Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks since we last played together.
You?
We took a little break to play some Vagabond, and that was holy shit fun.
It was
Good time.
gnarly.
It was fun to watch.
If you
awesome.
folks missed
Yeah.
that, it's on the channel and it's rad.
It is 100%. We've got one more episode of that I have to squeeze in somewhere, so we'll figure it out.
That's what she
And
said.
then probably 2 more episodes or so of this, depending on what we do after this game. It depends on how fast you guys,
Kill Ken, easy.
yeah. I mean, or get murdered in the streets.
Good old Geek the Mage. It's got to happen sometime.
So, we'll start from somebody that doesn't have food in their mouth. Tegan, how's things?
Things good. I played 3 games of D&D yesterday, pretty much back to back. Was a little tired. I almost died in one.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's so much
And then I
Dungeon
watched.
and Dragon.
It was so much. It was great, but so much.
Did you guys end up doing that whole Dragon Fest thing this weekend? That
No.
sounds like a no to me.
I don't know who I was aimed at.
Technically, all of you, because we all live in the same city. But
Sure.
it was
I didn't know that was a thing.
it was a little group event over at D6 that they put on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Then I rewatched Hell of a Boss, and I regret nothing.
100%. I'm on board. I the entire soundtrack for that and Has Been Hotel is generally on repeat as long as my oldest isn't in the room. So
Same.
youngest
Okay.
doesn't care. Youngest is like Disney.
There
They're
is
like,
Yes!
nothing better than an innocent child immediately repeating a line that is absolutely unrepeatable in polite company.
I
Especially
need to hear your youngest say the line "power bottom at rock bottom."
It's actually going to be
Tons of barbed wire to shove in his hole.
Yeah.
Okay, if anybody actually understood whatever the hell he just said, good for you. But he just
Yeah.
come on.
There's a ton of barbed wire.
If you
to
know,
shove
you
in his
know.
hole.
But so Neon,
Yes.
how's you now that you don't have food in your mouth?
Now that I don't have food in my mouth, infamous snacker, get me a back mouth to shovel almonds into.
I see you, Brennan Lee Mulligan.
Notorious
see,
SNC.
Yeah, look, he's right.
I mean, I just finished a stack of salami. I'm in the same boat.
I pack my own calories for long distance gaming.
Yeah,
you know,
here's the thing: is I
It's
do
marathon
that,
gaming.
and then I go, "Oh, it's D&D night. Got to have some snacks. Can't be D&D without snacks."
Yep.
And then I sit there and I chomp away on snacks when I'm not talking. It's how I provide space for others in the scene with me.
You know,
That's genius.
snacks are an excellent space maker.
They're an excellent space maker.
Especially the way James snacks.
Indeed, I make space.
Look,
Well, no, you make violent snacks. If anybody
too.
here has noticed his alchemist fire posts lately.
Yeah, I'm so
Lately,
excited.
did you not
I'm
did
so
you
excited.
not watch the stream yesterday?
He's a bad man.
I love it. I can't wait
No.
to have some in my house.
He was immediately
No,
punished for
everything's-
his hubris.
Yeah, everything's good. You know, my My nunno turned 92
Ooh, yeah.
this weekend. So dude's old as hell.
Grazie, sir.
I went, hey nunno, how you doing? He went, I can't walk anymore. And I went, that's, at least you got some TV. You watch anything good on TV? And he goes, I watch what they put on.
Oh,
I kind of love him.
adorable and lovely.
Yeah.
Now, technically, you could rephrase it as, I don't have to walk anymore, and I don't have to change the channel.
True.
That's also true.
Right side of
I
everything.
think my favorite thing he's ever done is I went to visit him and he was just waking up from a nap and he has the blanket pulled all the way up to his little nose and it's just his nose sticking out. He's got his little hands over the blanket cover. He's like this old bald
So goddamn
Italian
cute.
man. And I walk in and I go, hey, no. And he like pulls the blanket down a little bit. He goes, hi, there's birds in the window over there. And then he hands me binoculars and tries to point them out to me.
Oh
my
poor beer.
God.
And tells me how they've been building a nest in the tree over there.
This man needs a guest star on the show. I swear to God.
Now,
He'd
I
be
have
so
to ask though,
confused.
Overheard.
is he admiring the birds, or is the bird his nemesis?
The bird, he is admiring the birds.
Okay.
He I think very much is missing the ability to be a spry young man who can go out into the countryside of the small Italian town he grew up in.
Mhm.
But he's making the best of what he has.
Yeah.
Good old
Shout out
Turner
to Pete
classic
Laws everywhere.
movies. Yeah, lots of Clint Eastwood and MacGyver going on.
I have to
Oh,
deal
he
with
saw
the
them
opposite.
shot out his window. Like, they were spaghetti westerns,
Yeah.
weren't they?
Yeah.
Our oldest has a adversarial rivalry with a woodpecker outside because it pecks right outside her window.
What?
And I'll hear through the baby monitor banging on the wall, being like, "Fuck off, bird! I'm sleeping." She's 4.
I kid you not, people, that is what his child sounds like,
Yeah.
regardless of age.
Oh
Yeah.
my God,
It's a thing.
I
But
love
yeah,
her.
it's just pounding and screaming at the window. Go away, birds! I'm sleeping. Doesn't matter
That's
what time of day
good.
it
She
is.
curses, you know she does.
Yeah, she does.
I have an adversary in my cat who is insistent on putting pulls and holes in all of my pants.
Mhm.
And I, as a person living below the wonderful, wonderful livable wage line, go, please, sir, do not put holes in my pants.
I mean, learning to stitch little patches in your own pants is a very trendy skill. TikTok
Oh,
and Etsy have
absolutely.
convinced me of this. I
And you
still
can't
don't
even
want to
grow
have
a
to
hipster
do it.
mustache. You'll be safe.
No, here's the thing is that I'm not a man, so I don't have to grow a hipster mustache or like put my hair in a bun.
What is the lady hipster thing? I just realized I can't think of it. Plaid pants?
Honestly, looking gay when you're not.
Flowy skirts and suspenders from time to time.
Mustard
Being able to wear
yellow?
a harness whenever you feel like.
Suspenders. Big horn rim glasses.
Yeah, mustard yellow and like dark green.
Yeah,
Right.
Sage.
Moss
Lots of sage.
goth.
Sage, yeah.
Moss goths.
Allison, how are you?
You know what? I'm enjoying this conversation.
Excuse us while we profile an entire group of people.
Living vicariously through others.
I'm doing well. As some of you might know in the stream, or if you're like my co-creators, question mark
Mhm.
cast, I'm gonna go with that. I woke up from a nap recently.
Wait, people, we know it.
We started Roll for Beer again, which was a
We
lot
did.
of fun, and I got to drink beer and know things, and so I fulfilled my maritimer duty.
I thought you were going with marital duty, and I got very confused for a second, and I'm like,
Were you going to
Oh,
start
hey
You're
there.
married now.
No,
Gerald
no,
there? Or
I'm alone, and
Look,
I will
I don't-
forever be alone.
I don't know a lot about maritime or customs, but I'm pretty sure that nothing has been consummated.
Roll for marital status.
no, no.
I do that every day. No.
Yeah, but other than that, been pretty much working away. Been working on some cosplays, some artwork to get signed at the expo coming up. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited for that. That's pretty much. Oh, and I'm doing a lot of. I have a wedding coming up, so I have to do a lot of taste baking because it has to be all gluten free because they're celiac. So I gotta make all my recipes celiac friendly. So
congratulations
cupcakes,
on the rice flour.
brownies. No, they actually have now all-purpose flour just without the gluten.
Oh, the Robin Hood blend. Yeah,
Yes, so I've been trying that out to see how it works.
I've gotten
Let
a
me know how that
recommendation
goes for
from
you.
my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
It's done
'Cause
well
I-
for the brownies so far, but I gotta try it for the cupcakes next.
Let me know. I've got a few friends that are gluten free, and I'd like to bake for them again.
Okay, I got you.
And last but not least, Ken, have you had the opportunity to eat and or catch your
I
breath?
gotta recommend, if you're gonna be on a show where you're gonna be predominantly talking and acting for like 4 hours straight, don't run for the bus to be on time in a cold day. It's a bad idea.
Well,
Bad call. I've had tea. I'll be fine. I've had a stack of salami. I'm vibing on all the good times I've been having hanging out with my nephews playing Dungeons and Dragons, because I can only recommend finding somebody that hasn't let the sparkle in their life die yet, and apparently that's in the youths of today. So spread the love, teach kids how to play D&D. In particular, they have been facing off against ridiculous little things I've had a lot of fun painting and slapping together. And they may or may not have gone into my classic trademark ancient dwarven ruin powered by elemental magitech, and like faced off against something that may or may not have cackled like Skeletor while I was shooting them with firebolts. And in
down.
classic fashion, they are looking for the Black Flame Razor,
Ooh.
a cursed artifact that will definitely destroy them. It's gonna be good times. They're level 4.
Always a good time. So, that said, when last we left our heroes, let's get Crow to summarize.
Yeah.
From Crow's perspective, what's been going on?
We dispatched from the club, tailing our vampires and their bait, their food. We followed them to a back alley in the southwest quadrant. I don't know, I'm making up a direction because we didn't actually get one. But it feels like
Jamming
something
now.
Crow would say.
Congratulations, just established war.
After a slight altercation, we came out on top. 2 nixed vampires and 3 saved pieces of food we sent off. We decided to investigate further, finding a container of decaying biomass outside and a research laboratory inside. It seems to be mostly abandoned, except for the few files that we've found thus far, detailing some projects going on in the laboratories regarding genetic splicing and creature augmentation, I believe. I can't remember the project name, me as a player, but Crow would. Was it Project Eve? Project?
No, it
No.
was. I showed some Parasite Eve.
Parasite
things from it.
Eve.
Yeah,
Yes, the classic nostalgia prop.
indeed. It was. Do.
Dog.
I'll look it up. Yeah.
He's the best roly-poly in the background I've ever seen. I love him.
He's just playing with his flamingo.
Give him scratches, dear God.
Well,
Flamingo. You want some scratches?
It was Project Delta. Was
Project
what
Delta.
you guys were looking at, and the information that had been come across in this building was that Dr. Ratford had been co-opting the work of a colleague called Dr. Lumos in a project
Yes.
called NX01, Hybrid Cybernetic
Yes.
Organism.
I was keeping my head on the swivel and making sure that nothing snuck up on us when, well, it appears something got the drop on us anyway, as Hexor, our metallic companion, who's obnoxious at best, metallic at worst, has suddenly sprouted shadowy limbs and has started attacking our good friend the doctor.
Beep
So-
boop revenge.
So from the through the doorway into the filing room at the back, you see Hexor with his arms up. I feel like holding a filing cabinet, being like, "Why will the files not come out?"
I was violently assaulting the files for all their information.
And out of his stomach reaches a long, clawed, shadowy hand that reaches about 5 feet out and strikes Lakita in the chest. So, Lakita, let's take a look at you.
You don't get to roll dodge.
I'm not doing well, guys.
What's that? That's an AC
Oh,
of
no.
17 you've got going on, right?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Oh
Love it.
no!
Whether or not he rolls behind the screen or not, folks.
There we go. That is a 18 to hit you, which hits your
Oh,
AC.
he's 19 damage. I'm like, oh shit.
Roll me a d6.
Oh no!
Wait, I don't wanna.
Stop
That's
hurting
fine.
yourself. Stop
That's
hurting
a,
yourself.
that's a 3.
What's your strength score?
Oh god damn it.
Oh no.
Oh
It was fun playing with you guys. That is a whopping it's a 12.
Now it's a 9.
It was a 12.
Oh no.
Just write it down somewhere beside you.
Make a mark that you ain't making critical hits much.
You're not a physical attacker, so it's not really going to come into play too much. But you also take 16 points of cold damage.
Ah!
Use it.
Ah!
Let's just lead with that next time, why don't we?
And with that, as this umbral hand reaches out of Hexor, you notice that every light, all of the phosphorus, like the fuck, what are they called? I'm blanking on it.
The halogen bulbs? No.
Fluorescent
Phosphorus.
bulbs? Halogen bulbs?
The fluorescent lighting, right? Like
Fluorescents.
shitty office tube lights
Yes. They go
all
buzz,
start
ting, ting,
to
ting, ting, ting.
get dark, and you notice black smoke emitting out of it, and not in like an OSHA kind of way. All of the
Not in an
CRTs,
OSHA way.
I fucking
and
love that.
all of the CRTs and like the phones on the walls start emitting this black shadowy smoke out
Oh
of
no,
it.
in the IT world, all the magic dust is gone.
And out of Hexor, through every
no.
single one of your overlapping plates and joints.
Oh shit,
Is
that's
a-
where I keep that.
That's where I keep my good, like, that's where I keep my blood.
No. That's where Dad said not to let that happen.
Starts creeping out this oozing black smoke.
Oh no.
We're gonna roll initiative,
Yes, we are.
Cool.
and
Guys, I'm in a little bit in trouble.
so all of you guys see Lakita get struck by this thing and just fucking biff it.
Cool.
Really, geek?
Well,
It's gonna be a good night.
Oh god!
I accept my fate.
at 22.
All right,
Yeah,
beautiful.
there was me, and then there's Lakita.
Shut up.
Fighting the
And-
lag. Fighting
Maybe-
the lag.
Maybe help me. I am your investigator. I went to go help him, try to heal what's going on because I saw the smoke and I just got.
It's gonna be a
I-
short investigation. The smoke's coming out of me.
I don't know where I put my vampire fangs.
Oh no.
It'll be
Ask
okay.
me
I-
that.
Check the bedside table.
I mean, you're right. That's probably where there are. Next to.
Oh, I do have that.
Look, whenever you forget to take
It-
them out before you go to bed, they go within arm's reach of wherever the hell you fell asleep.
It's
That's
true.
fair. I mean, bold of you to assume they come out before bed.
Arian,
I have a few things I can help. Yes.
you're up, and you
Oh, God.
hear whispering from a telephone receiver just off the wall in this conference room to you.
Why bother trying to hide from the whispers in your ear?
Your turn.
And the whispers in my ear. Be like, I think Arian would be like, "There's too much noise in my head. That's what's another voice?"
It was verbal. Just
Yeah.
coming from your direction. But yeah,
Yeah, no, he would still be like, "There's so much noise in there. What's another thing?"
absolutely.
Do I need a visual to use Cure Wounds?
I believe it's reach touch.
Yes.
Oh, you touch your games. Okay.
Cure wounds is touch. Must touch.
Healing word's the one with range.
And in the words
I
of one
have
of my
both.
favorite D&D noobs ever, who looked at me while we were all in my parents' place playing D&D together, sitting at the dining table, looked at me and went, "Can I touch myself?"
Lay on hands is a hell of a drug.
The out of context things we could put on t-shirts as players.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely. I said, absolutely, you can, just not at my dining table.
What did my nephew say the other day? Oh no, we're stupid. Just non sequitur. He was reasoning out their terrible plan going badly, I think, but
Like you
Oh
do.
no, we're stupid.
Arian.
If I go into this room where the shadow's gonna try and attack me, even if you say possibly, I'm okay with that.
He's
Oh,
not
I'm
gonna
gonna just
tell
look
you.
at you.
He's
He's not gonna say nothing.
That's
the GM will
fair.
dispense with
I was hoping.
all sorts of oh my god, the word escapes me. Opportunity attacks as he deems fit.
Every there are, if you look at the map that you're on, anything that you as a player might rationalize as technology is smoking, in the
Okay,
same
yeah.
kind of sense of what came out of Hexor. Do with
Oh,
that
God.
information as you will.
As you will.
Question.
Two.
I wear a helmet that's pretty techy. Is it also smoking?
Ooh.
Oh no.
It's gonna make you roll health for your magic items now.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
That
Rad.
mugger's-
You guys.
I'm so here for this.
Thanks, Roll20. We needed that.
Alright,
Yep.
why? Help me.
I'm just gonna shake some German light infantry out on the table here. You guys can fight that. That's fine.
Okay. Okay. I am going to bonus action your wounds.
Okay.
What?
Healing word.
Healing word. Sorry.
Healing
Yes.
word. Okay.
Sorry. I have both, and for a moment, I'm like, which ones does what?
You can reasonably like step over to Lakita for where positioning is if you want to use cure wounds instead. It's like it's a 1 square 5-foot step.
Okay. So it can be like,
You can
In the
step to
corner.
here and be able to touch them.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
Hex-
not me!
that's
yeah,
Hexor.
that's
There you go.
Hexor. He's down here.
I mean, you can go all the way to Hexor if you like. That's
Don't
fine.
do
You can
it.
touch Hexor.
I don't want to tell.
him.
Well,
Please stay out of my threatened zone.
not for healing. Sorry, friend.
4.
He's
You
got
know
all
what?
of his hit points. He's fine.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bonus action healing word on Lakita.
'Kay.
So D4 plus. spell modifier. What is my spell modifier?
I think a +3.
I mean, if you whack the spell, it auto rolls for you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
True. Word.
Don't mind us, people. It's been 2 weeks.
Level
It's roll
1.
5 hit
5.
points.
It's better than nothing. That
Okay.
was a
Usually
D4.
average is good.
So.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna use shock and grasp on our lovely Hexor.
On Hexor. Okay.
Yes.
I like it. So you'll have to keep walking and get close.
Yeah, use the rest of your move. I am right there, and you'll have advantage on the attack roll because I am 99% metal.
As you step
I've-
past,
Really time
you
my movement.
you feel coming out of this off-white, shitty plastic receiver phone hanging on the wall. That
Mhm.
smoke coalesces and it whips around the corner and cracks you in the back of the head.
Rude.
Telemarketers are getting crazy up in here.
Reaction, or is that?
It's an opportunity attack.
Oh yeah.
What's your AC?
15.
Just misses. You would have been
Oh.
taking 21 points of cold damage.
Mother
Oh.
bitch.
That would have been a
And-
lot.
And as you feel it whip across, you breathe out quickly, and you can see your breath all of a sudden.
So we all immediately are cognizant of the danger present threatening us in all directions.
No, I just got smacked for no reason.
If I have not done an adequate enough description telling you that this place is fucking dangerous, that's your loss.
Smoky shadows are out to kill us all.
I didn't
There it is.
realize there was a phone on the wall. Anyways,
Mhm.
still doing what I said.
I did say that it was right
Oh.
beside you and was talking about
That's
and
probably not gonna
whispering
fit.
at you. A
Oh, you have
natural one.
advantage to hit me.
Advantage.
So then 18.
That matches.
Okay.
That would be my armor class. I take 13 lightning damage immediately.
Yep.
Just adding more, are we?
It already added the
Oh,
put the damage.
I didn't realize. I didn't see
Yeah.
the thing underneath.
Have
it.
the
That's why
lower roll, please.
More.
No.
More.
Technically, you have
there-
to be right up on him to do it.
Oh,
but yes,
Well,
it's all good.
I thought I was like behind.
As the
there.
song goes, and my wife loves to tell me, touch me, and then just push me, and then just get
Till like
satisfaction.
satisfaction.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Hexor,
I get you.
13 lightning damage. And Crow, you're on deck. Crow,
Yeah.
as you go to react to all of this happening,
Mhm.
from inside your helmet,
Yeah.
just echoing in your ear.
When facing down a demon who'll impersonate your face, your consciousness is fragile. Your mind will surely break.
Joke's on you. There's nothing left to shatter.
Bum, bum, bum.
And I'll pull my hands together and pull them against each other as the sand drips out from my palms as I pull the my heavy crossbow out of thin air.
Mhm.
Are the shadowy wisps of the arms still sticking out of Hexor, or are they like
They've kind of like wisped up, and they're sort of floating out of all of the technology around you.
So our targets have revealed themselves, hopefully.
Anything that's more complicated than a rotary phone is probably able to attack you.
Cool.
Muted. Y'all want to just call
Um,
attention to the battle map. That is
That
half
is,
of
we're
the office space
screwed.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're standing in a server room, if I remember correctly.
Yes,
yeah,
we
y'all
are.
are fucked in
Oh
there.
no, there's only one computer, and the rest are regular filing cabinets.
True,
You've got
true.
a computer, but you've got overhead lighting.
Right.
You're in an office building.
Snakes. They're in the plane.
Shit. Would I be able to roll any sort of general intelligence to try and parse where like a fuse box in this place might be?
I would give you a general intelligence check.
Proficient?
I mean, what's your
she's like,
background?
I mean, my background is it's Demir operative technically,
Okay.
but it'd be O Corp operative.
Yeah. It's nothing like blue collar in nature, I suppose. But just roll it. Let's see. It's a weird thing.
Intelligence, you know, that thing that I have a lot of, 12.
12. Yeah. It is entirely reasonable that given that this is an office building, any kind of a breaker panel or a fuse box, given the time frame, is probably not on the same floor as like where the people are. That's usually like down in the basement.
In the basement.
Somewhere. This place didn't have a basement,
Right.
so it may just be hidden behind a panel. It might be, in that floor below that was bricked off.
Right.
The possibility kind of is dismissed from your mind as a like
No,
we don't have time for this.
out of reach.
Not the quick and easy.
Crow is
okay.
is very capable
Yeah.
of tactical thought here.
Yeah. I will
right.
move 5. Oh boy. 10, 15, 20 towards the door.
Okay.
Looking down this hallway, is it just like the line of lights?
Every second
Above?
square has like all of the lights are there, but the lights are positioned every second square on the map.
Okay.
Fluorescent light, fluorescent light, fluorescent light. Like every shitty office building you've ever been in.
Okay.
Yeah.
And all smoking.
All smoking. Fun. Okay, then you know what? I'm just gonna, as I'm running down the hallway, I reach the door and I'm gonna turn around and immediately like squat down on like back leg, kind of sitting on my heel, and just straight up the crossbow and shatter the light above me.
All right.
To see if that's gonna disrupt anything or pull something out or
Go ahead and roll your attack roll. Just don't crit fail.
Absolutely.
What?
22.
It is reasonably easy for you to pop it out, and as it sparks from this mystical looking crossbow bolt, you notice that the black smoke from it kind of dissipates. It remains in all of the other lights around you.
Yeah.
And that panel over there on the wall, and that TV, and the phone that's hanging over there.
I'm just
that's on
gonna
the desk.
I let the glass like shatter and rain down probably onto me.
There's a Walkman over by this this couch over here that's bright yellow with big ass headphones.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's where I play.
I'm gonna go. If it pulls a charge, kill it now.
Poor Hexor.
Just look at Hexor like,
I feel
want me to
called
think
out.
that, buddy.
I'd feel singled out right now.
Is that your turn?
Yes. I don't have anything bonus actiony that I'm gonna do. So
Hexor.
Now, I distinctly remember character creation being nixed from the idea of taking some silly utility spell like Shatter, because that would have been too out of scope.
It wasn't Shatter. That wasn't the thing. Hexor.
I'm giving a view into the backdrop for everybody watching at home. Hexor is conflicted, but Hexor
Brother.
been short of conviction.
You came to know me first with twisted flesh and broken bone. You've been frightened by the monsters, but your skin is not your own.
I swear to God, he's just quoting song lyrics at us. Brother!
Almost. Just
Smash
about.
the computer right next to me. Just scream and blast it.
I like it.
If I could find a way to do that on my character sheet, that'd be great.
Just
Have
swing.
a second, folks. Don't mind me.
Now, this brings up a good point. You have
Is it
a
an
very
object or is it a construct?
it's an object, technically.
I automatically crit and do maximum damage.
You don't need to do damage to these necessarily. So I'm gonna say that both the computer and the light above it, as you crack it in, this glowing charge of energy wraps itself around your mace and just boofs out, and you shatter some lights above you, and the desk
Bringing
below
destruction.
it, and the chair.
Destruction I was bestowed by Lumos. Light blasts out of me. There's all sorts of shenanigans going on. This is where all the special effects budget gets in that 1 5-second shot of like fake blue lightning coming out of my body.
Yes. Speaking of, your body is not
Oh, no.
glowing momentarily. The shadow is repressed temporarily.
Ooh, that's. I point at the person who just blasted me with electrical light, and I think, and that's all I say.
Nothing. You
Don't hit
say
me again.
nothing.
Or hit you again.
It specifically died when you hit with your mace, not when they hit you.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
holy! You're saying holy damage, my dear friend.
No. There was nothing holy about my mace at that point. No.
Technology damage. Yeah. Lakita.
Hi. How's
Hi.
it going?
How you doing, friend?
How you feeling?
You know what? I feel very much attacked right now. All right. What is, like, to be honest, I was thinking this whole time, what the hell is Lakita gonna do? I was like, I'm gonna do this cool turn, I'm gonna do this skill turn. What is Lakita gonna do? Fuck if I know. Let's figure it out together.
Are you just the physical embodiment of that meme right now?
Bloody blood dripping down from their mask, just like.
disrespect your surroundings.
And it's just a princess
yeah.
party of little girls with magic wands going,
Yeah.
And screaming wildly.
Have you been to a birthday party full of little girls? That is a mosh pit.
Yes,
Yes.
Saturday.
I'm
The
so
only one
sorry,
with a
James.
denim jacket in my house.
All right. Well, quick question. Could I do an investigation check to see if I can find like a weak spot for this thing? Like a severe one that would just...
Lakita, you
Yes.
look around.
Yeah.
You see strange technological voodoo shenanigans coming out of every outlet, every light. And that's actually, technically, there's just like a couple wall outlets left in this room specifically. And then in the opposite room, you see it kind of wafting around where all the desks are. But you have no concept of, like, other than it being plugged into the walls. I'm not going to make you roll for it or anything like that. This is not in your wheelhouse.
Oh
It's
god, I was
not.
like, is it undead by chance? It doesn't seem like it. Shit. Was really hoping, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's see. I was gonna maybe do. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do sanctuary around me.
All right.
That's the best I think I feel I can take right now. So I'm gonna do sanctuary.
What's that look like?
Pretty much how we had. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get in my spell slot so I don't mess this up. Pretty much for sanctuary, they just take their holy relic and they take it and they just actually break it in their hands. Like they just snap it and purple smoke, like no green smoke, like with their ward and everything. It just pours out of it like poison gas onto the floor, and then surrounds the floor and just goes all the way around for sanctuary.
Nice.
Solid Dr. Vasilier vibes. I love it.
And then the
absolutely.
eyes just
Yeah.
glowing gold as it's just holding on to it.
All right. Not technically a concentration spell. We're just going to add a marker onto your token to denote that you've got sanctuary up.
So James doesn't forget.
And for my
And so
bonus-
you guys don't forget when you start attacking them. I mean, what?
Note the use of when, not if.
Yeah.
Look, they immediately thought that the final solution was kill Hexor on the first round.
I
Second,
didn't want to kill him.
I know something's going on. I was trying to help him, and they just lost his stuff. So I'm
you
not.
will
I'm not...
notice priorities though. There was healing, then an attack.
Anything else?
Yes, I didn't mean to do that. That was a bonus action. So I'm looking at regular action now. I did that as a bonus action.
Now you can't cast as an action.
No, but I do have. I was just double checking it was a bonus action because I remember Sanctuary wasn't originally for some reason. My head told me it wasn't. So I see all this stuff just sparking and everything, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what?
Left in this room, just off the side of you right here,
Yeah.
to the left of your token, there's an electrical outlet about chest height that just has some smoke wisping out of it.
Okay, I'm gonna. So it says we never really got into this. It says wrist blades. They're scalpels. So they're gonna take out one of their scalpels and just smash it right into
I will
it.
say, if you
Yeah?
attack something, Sanctuary doesn't function.
Shit, I forgot about that. Oh well, I'm just.
Do you want to do this in a different order?
Yes, please.
An attack and then Sanctuary? All right, yeah.
I
Roll
haven't used Sanctuary in so long because usually
all
it's worthless, but I'm hurting.
It can get you through some shit. Now, so you take these scalpels
Yes.
and you shove it into a light socket.
Oh.
Oh no, it's the consequences of my actions.
To be honest, I didn't hear it was a light socket.
It's an outlet on a wall.
Good job.
Did I stutter?
Great
I'm-
job.
You did not stutter.
I'm gonna do it. Fuck.
Look, if this
All right.
doesn't explode in Star Trek fashion with like one of those sparkler explosives they used, in
Maybe I'm
Holy
trying to
crap.
overload the thing.
And
The system?
you know what? You shove this thing in and it starts sparking out and you take 2 points of lightning damage from doing so.
Do I overload it?
Yeah, well, we'll say that outlet is no longer
I meant like everything,
shadowy.
like you know where you have to
No.
like the break. I thought I broke a breaker. I thought
No.
that would be cool. Okay, then yeah.
Did you
then
kill everyone
Sanctuary.
forever?
No.
Note
No.
to self: get those toddler outlet protectors for
Yes.
Lakita's lab.
I don't know what I was thinking. It's been a day, guys.
Baby safety. It's important with your clerics.
2 points of electrical or of lightning damage, and
Already
then
did it.
you
Yeah.
crunch your thing and put Sanctuary up and just like twitch for a minute
Yep.
as your hands are numb.
Oh yeah. I'm not meant for fighting, guys.
Uh-huh.
I'll be honest with you.
Clerics are made for pets. It's fine.
Mhm.
I don't like to be touched.
Crow,
Like that wasn't the pet we were talking about.
you feel something tap you on the shoulder. And turn and look, and it's not there. And you turn back, and very much the whole Tom Hardy Venom sort of like vibe. You turn back, and there's a face coming out of the side of your helmet. That looks like boop, 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 boop. This.
I love him.
Okay.
That's a friend. Hey James, that's a friend. That's a friend-shaped person.
If not
Indeed.
pet, then why friend shaped?
Okay.
If
They look lovely.
I warned you.
They warned him or they want him?
I warned you.
I heard I want you, and I was like, oh, okay,
And you
buddy.
see from the side of its
For the
face
evening.
a hand come out of its skin and like push its cheek out and go down to hit you in the gut.
If I could have the TikTok snipper, get the timestamp currently for that lovely moment.
That's a 21 to hit. It is not at advantage because you are aware of what these things can do. And it is 12 points of cold damage to you. Roll me a d6. One.
Who's
Me?
rolling that d6?
yeah, I
It's
don't
your
know.
turn.
Oh, it is. No, what?
You got
Turn
stats
order
damage
says
and
that
now
it's
you're
the
taking
guy.
strength drain.
Yeah. It hits you for 12, Neon.
Oh,
And I need you to roll me a d6.
fun. I was taking a drink and thinking about something.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
We're all of us in
It's
this
not just
stream.
stoicism,
It's
sometimes
just
we all
not
do it.
me.
right.
5.
Whatever your strength score is temporarily, it is 5 lower than now.
Oh no.
Hey,
no.
yo. Hi, buddy. How's it going?
Not good.
Yep.
Ah, fuck.
And I will
This is-
remind you conditionally in 5e, a character with a strength score of 0 falls to the ground and is completely helpless.
Fun. Cool.
Character with dex of
Excellent.
0 is paralyzed permanently or until their score is restored. And a character with a constitution of 0 dies outright with no recourse.
Great. Fun. Cool.
So-
Love that.
So that happens.
Ooh.
And then... Yeah. Oh, I like it.
That's
Yeah.
never good.
That's really good. Crow, you're the only one that notices because you've got line of sight through these glass like sliding
Yeah.
doors. The like Jabra conference box that's on the table that's made out of mostly mahogany, and this big TV over here and the phone that's over in the corner all start jittering as though they were vibrating at a like doing the flash thing.
Yeah.
That's all. Arian, it's your
Okay.
turn.
Oh, good. Okay, is there any weird tentacle things left in this room? Or did-
In this room, it does not appear to be so.
Cool, my sanctuary is gonna be worthless.
Well, can he move with it?
They can move the sanctuary, yes.
Yeah, it stays centered on her, right?
Yeah.
They are going to be fine.
As for the rest of you,
just start running around. Just taunt them all.
Okay, so there's a phone over here, you said,
Yep.
right? Okay, I want to go up to it and use Shock and Grasp.
All right. I'm just going to use a red pen on this so it shows up on the map a little better. Oh, that needs to be way bigger than it is. There we go. You silly thing. There we go. Do.
We need to get the hell out of here.
Oh, that's lovely drawing.
Wump.
Just
Womp.
beautiful.
Wump. Not one there anymore. Wump. Yeah. Do what you need.
So
Okay.
the phone is an 11 hit.
It does.
Yay!
And
Yay!
You're hitting a stationary object on the wall. You're good.
Yeah.
Funny story, the armor class of objects tends to be low.
Funny how that works.
I don't think I've actually ever hit an object before, so
Damaging an object is sometimes more challenging. Hitting it, different story.
House cats, buckets,
Fair.
you played all sorts of shit in D&D,
Yeah.
folks.
is there still weirdness coming out of it?
Not from that one, no.
Okay, perfect.
So, what else you got?
I'm gonna move here and call out to the others. I suggest we get out of this building.
All right.
We need
Yeah.
info.
Crow.
Yep.
They're in the walls and your
Yeah.
head. Arian, specifically, as you came and like called that out, you can see a head with a hand hanging from it, hanging off of the side of Crow's helmet.
Oh, well, that's new.
They're
No
branching
warning,
out.
Nothing.
This is development.
Just looking at it and going, oh, that's cool. No verbal indicator. Okay, rad.
Just
I love
This
that
is what
for
we're
you.
dealing with. This is new.
All right. God, it's not fast enough. And I'll holster like my big crossbow with one hand and pull my hand crossbow sidearm out,
Mhm.
and I'll take a shot at the next light down the hallway.
Yep.
11.
Yeah, you're good.
And then my crossbow expert, I will take a bonus action shot at the next light down the hallway.
Yep.
Yeah, 26.
Yes, absolutely. You are pot shotting the shit out of this building.
Yeah. Needed to be
Kill the
dark in here,
lights.
basically.
As the lights start getting blown from across the way, turn's not done yet, but Hexor,
Yeah.
You hear emanating from some of the fluorescent lights in the ceiling.
Brother.
I mean,
Yep.
it's a chorus at this point.
Hexor, deal with it now.
I recommend therapy.
I mean, wounded family trauma can't always be resolved in one round of combat, but I'll see what I can do.
Is there anything else you want to do, Crow?
I've taken my actions. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna start like 5, 10, 15, like slowly walking down the hallway as I'm blowing the lights out above.
I like it. Very stylish. Hexor.
Do you call me coward? Face me, brother! Face me!
I don't think we're leaving without Hexor, man.
Then I'm going to dive
just
into the
leave
room
them.
in front of me and smash the first thing in my way, which tends to be a computer.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Minimize my character sheet. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
well, he brings that character sheet back up. This wall on my left here, is that windows? Is that solid wall? Does it look like I can get
That is solid wall.
solid wall?
That
No
that
vents
little
or anything?
receptacle just to the left of you is totally where there used to be a plant.
Gotcha.
To the window.
To the wall.
Oh!
So as you bring the Mace of Smiting down into this giant CRT monitor,
As the light drips off my balls.
the entire
light-
room just like with a swooping motion is crushed down into the floor. And from a smoke detector dangling from a really shitty ceiling,
Just a single panel tile just hanging there by a cable.
absolutely.
Oh, like those tiles, like from like school, where you look it up,
They
and you're
look
like,
like they're
"Hey,"
made out of asbestos. You
Yes.
know they're not safe.
you know, you can
whatever
just
they're made
throw
out of.
something out there, it'll just smash in a million
I-
pieces.
Spent too much time as a child counting the little dots
I-
in those
yeah,
ceilings.
yeah, I did that too.
We tended to
Um,
hide pencils up there.
Yeah,
Hexor,
same.
as this smoke detector drops onto the ground in front of you with a single blinking red light, it echoes out.
Out. A perfect simulacrum, bred to mimic, born to kill. Now go and join the others and do thy creator's will.
Stop
and
talking
the-
in iambic pentameter, you Ponzi bastard.
And the red light just kind of goes dark.
You fucking beta tested piece of shit. Family issues, man.
I coach therapy on Fridays.
There is still a trace of black smoke coming out of one of the outlets over there, but it is far away from you.
Noted.
If you
My
want to
neck.
systematically crush the whole building, feel
I am
free to
being
do so.
led in a direction. It is not obvious yet. It's happening.
Anything else?
I ain't got no fun bonus actions. I'm a paladin.
You got some stuff. Shield of Faith exists. I don't know. Do what you want. Lakita.
Hi guys.
Homina,
Come
homina,
back.
homina, homina, homina.
I realized I could have done so much more last. God damn it.
The
Now's your
session
time.
before.
Ma'am, you have
Make
started
up for
every
it.
session with, I should have done this last time. You're
I-
fine. No judgment. We all love.
I know, but I just realized, I thought I spent all my spirit guardians, to be honest, all my spell slots for spirit guardians. Spirit guardians might have helped a lot at this situation.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay, you cannot judge last week's actions on this week's battle map. That's not a way to
Exactly.
live life.
last week.
I thought I spent all my spell slots. I did not. So I kind of want to follow. I want to follow Hexor because I know he's being put into a trap. I'm like, buddy, we should go. We should go. We
My
can deal with
brother!
this later.
brother!
So I have no opportunity attacks in this room. This room is cleared, right?
I killed everything red.
Yes,
Red is
correct.
All right.
Red dots equal perceived threat.
bad. Oh god, some of them are hiding still. Jesus Christ, damn.
Lakita's
shit
gonna
behind
follow
walls and
behind
things.
you, and actually, I'm going to use. I gotta heal some. I have to. I'm.
Don't you dare heal me.
Oh, okay. I was gonna heal you at the same time, but all right.
Did you go
Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. I'm just gonna do healing word at a second level spell.
Do you have cure wounds right now?
Do I have cure runes? D20 is being weird to me today. I have cure runes. I could do cure wounds instead.
If you're just gonna heal one time on your
Yeah.
turn and you don't need the range, cure
Yeah.
wounds is a better return.
It's twice the size of the die. Yeah.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
gonna still cast it as a level 2.
That's fair. Yeah. 12.
Okay, perfect. That's, you know what? I doubled my hit points. I'm happy. God.
Yep.
I
don't
totally
know-
misread that box, but it really presents that information in a strange way, doesn't it?
It does.
Mhm.
It does. It confuses me sometimes. So I'm at.
Eh.
Okay, I'm feeling a little better now, guys. Doing good. While he's doing this, I know that I don't have any long range weapons. I know that. So I don't want to use my
Again,
candle.
if you attack, your sanctuary will drop.
I know. I'm thinking of just other things I could do. You know what? I'm pretty much gonna just be with my boy. That's all I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna hold an action. So if something tries to attack him,
Use
I'll
cure
drop.
wounds.
Oh, right, I did.
Yeah.
All right, then yeah, I'm just gonna be with my boy. Sorry, a healing word is bonus
Moral
action. Cure
support
wounds
is
is
more
action.
than sufficient at this point,
Mhm.
especially for Hexor. Hexor doesn't get a lot of moral support.
I play
Aw.
clerics all the time. Why am I messing up so much tonight? Oh my god, I need to wake
It
up.
happens.
Yeah.
Need some
You
caffeine.
We all
Here.
been there.
From down the hallway, Crow.
Yeah.
You can't determine the direction, but just this like echoing through the halls. Very different from what you were experiencing through your helmet.
Yeah. Okay.
Something feral.
Okay.
You also hear a whoom hit against a wall somewhere. Big.
Okay.
Like bitch who fight bear big.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Bitch you
no.
fight bear in the forest big.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That said, Arian,
Mm-hmm.
You're
out
doing
of that
great.
big ass TV.
Hi. Yeah.
Just over here.
Yeah, I know the one you mean.
The CRT flickers and it goes dark and it lights up again, and as it lights up, you see a shadowy figure has crawled its way out of the TV onto the floor and is reaching for your ankles.
It's the
Oh,
ring.
gross.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very
Oh, no,
ring
Japanese
grudge.
movie, watch
Smash.
out.
And it's gonna take a swing at you. That's a 17 to hit.
That does hit.
That's gonna be 19 points of cold damage,
Ooh.
and I need you to
Ooh.
roll me a d6.
F you.
Just dispensing with the low-level character hit
Oh,
point totals
lucky.
as damage tonight, isn't he?
Tick
Oh
tock.
no.
Your strength is lowered by 6.
Okay.
Yikes.
That is that's not good for poor Arian.
After it hits you, you notice that it kind of like, almost like a VHS tape being rewound it back
Oh, it goes back
against
to
the TV. And it flickers, and the TV is just a glowing static again.
I can't. Does it still have the weirdness?
It's still got the smoke coming out of it, yeah.
Okay.
But the thing that crept out at you isn't currently visible.
The devil inside is still the devil inside.
Bum, bum, bum. That said, Arian, it's your turn. How you feeling, champ?
It could be better. The 19 wasn't fun, but I'm still standing.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say as much for my strength. It's a little
Feel a
low
little
now.
woozy.
A little, but I'm standing. And after that, Arian wants to get the fuck out of here.
What do you got?
Does he destroy the TV, or does he just get the fuck out of the room? Is that actually red, or is that like
Which one? Sorry.
this
Yes, that is red.
Okay.
It's a power outlet.
one? Just the way it was colored? I'm like,
Yeah.
it was. That's all. I don't have twin spell. And I. He is going to touch the. You said it was a power outlet?
Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna shock and grasp that bad boy.
It is easily done.
Okay.
I'll just move you back so I can remove this
Oh.
from that thing. Yeah. There you go.
And I am. Oh, I have fly. How far are these things reach? Oh, that's not a.
You're not sure.
Okay.
It seems to. So this thing seemed to reach out of the TV and still be able to hit you from like 10 feet away. But when it reached out and like hit Lakita, it was within 5 feet.
Okay.
Mhm.
I think my only bonus actions are healing word or whatever it is.
Bardic Inspiration.
Or Bardic, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I feel like she needs it. I'm gonna give the Bardic to Lakita.
All right.
No!
What do you mean no?
I don't think I'm the one that needs it, but okay. Thank you.
Lakita, you have
I
Bardic
have more.
Inspiration.
If I have
Okay.
2 more, it is fine.
Okay. Thank you for the inspiration.
You're welcome.
You're muted, Ken. Whatever you said didn't come
Son of
through.
a bitch.
There you go.
Crow, you're up.
God.
There are still 5 points of smoke in that conference room that Arian's in.
Yeah.
And you can only assume several more here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah. Trying to think of. Yeah, I'll help clear a route out for everyone.
Okay.
So I'll take a turn, and without even
Lords are away
thinking
from the big scary noises because planning.
I'm keeping an eye on it. And I'll take a shot at the conference thing on the desk.
Okay. Yeah. You see a crossbow bolt immediately shatter this massive block of wood
Yeah.
with some shitty electronics inside, and it like throws it back and pins it against the wall.
At
And
least
then
it
I
wasn't a
will-
Nokia.
That shit is elder tier boss.
What do you think
Yeah.
NX01 stands for?
Oh.
Okay, we cannot fight my brother.
we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta
need to
go.
leave now.
Even with the mace, man. I don't know.
Take,
What do you got, Crow?
weird
I'm
thing
gonna take
back.
my bonus action on the TV.
Okay.
To put a
Totally
hole in that, too.
does the trick. And you see it smash in, and it sparks, and it goes quiet.
Thank God for
Uh,
minions.
And I will. Fuck it. Sullen thing trapped in wire. You're no match for our fire.
Oh, the
I love
revenge sass. Yes.
I like it.
You're not the only one who can speak iambic. I spent too much time reading Edgar Allan as a kid.
With that.
I'm choking on smoked cheese over here. That was so good.
All good.
Ooh, now I want cheese. I'm sorry.
I'll get some.
That actually lines up really
Yeah.
good.
It is the thing to have going right now.
I really want cheese now. Oh.
I've got homemade ricotta in the ricotta in
Oh,
the
that
fridge,
sounds good.
and then
Oh.
I've crackers.
Crow,
Yes.
as you taunt, you see a steel door, probably 4 inches thick, get ripped
Mhm.
off the wall.
Oh shit. Oh.
Where? Like at the end of the hallway here?
Yeah, and it lands over here. it's
Rad. Love that.
It's a little door. It came from this direction, and stepping around the corner is this guy.
Hi.
Ooh.
It's a bat the size of a bear,
A bat bear.
and
Bat
it's got
bear.
its wings
Bear bat.
folded in, and it's just looking around. It's wearing a helmet that covers its eyes, where there's just lenses coming in and out. It's got a large, almost like rhinoceros-looking short sword sticking out of its head. There's mechanical gadgetry going down into its muscles. What looks like it's a very Bane-esque sort of thing with just
Yeah.
like tubes and shit. And
McNolaverse level electronics.
yeah,
Hmm.
and it starts to pump, and it looks furious, and it just and it starts to charge.
From From the depths of blackness bellow, and so I bid thee hello.
That's,
What
Oh,
noise
sorry,
was that?
I forgot. I apologize. There we
Oh,
go.
it's
Oh,
that
it's
big.
much
Yeah.
bigger. Oh,
Yeah, it's-
cool.
I was looking at the squares. I'm like,
Don't do
something
that.
doesn't seem right.
don't do that.
It's fair sized.
I can't even see the map. Oh no, I can't.
Uh,
If I watch the stream, that's no, that's not.
Yeah.
No.
yeah, no good.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
it's gonna charge your face.
It's gonna,
woo!
yeah, do that.
Wants to kiss you.
Nom 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 nom.
Mhm,
That's an
mhm.
18 to hit.
18 will hit. Yeah.
That is going to be 8 points of piercing damage and 10 points of necrotic damage.
That's it.
As it
Fun.
sinks its vampiric
Um,
fangs into you and regains some hit points.
So it was what, 18 total?
18 total.
Okay.
You guys just walked into a place.
8, 9.
Yeah, we did. We did that.
we
Above board. Let's rationalize this for a second. Vampires are dangerous and scary. And then they go into a lab and say, what can we make that would give us an advantage over other vampires that's more dangerous and more scary than just that dude over there?
I know. Why don't we give cocaine and body-enhancing steroids to bats?
Yeah. And then plug them into the, an Atari.
Yeah, let's plug him into the Negaverse. That's great.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be a good time. So this thing charges in on you. And it's
Yeah.
just this feral, you're fairly certain that if you could get rabies, you have it now.
I am immune to rabies. Luckily.
I will say that totally ribbon feature, absolutely immune to rabies.
I mean, I am a Damphir. I am undead and vampire-esque, so.
Oh, wait, so what does it catch from you then?
Yeah.
Oh, lust.
Sex rabies.
Oh no.
Okay, the last thing we need is this thing to be motivated.
Hide your kids. Hide your
Oh,
wife.
no. Red Rocket. No. That said, Hexor.
Sorry, I'm
Oh.
still recovering from that mental image.
Hexor, you see out of the your periphery, this
Yeah.
massive thing just plow into Crow. Oh, Crow, I apologize.
Yeah.
You are grappled as this
Okay,
thing is
that
like
checks out.
all around you.
Uh-huh.
The reason that it was able to do so much damage is because it charged you.
Yeah.
See,
got
you
some
got hit
momentum.
with a good amount of momentum. Yeah. Its teeth are
I-
still in you.
Fun.
I have found a personification of a vessel for my rage. Because my brother's too much of a coward to face me, I scream, "You coward!" as I charge that fucking thing if I can.
You step out past Lakita.
Hi.
Choo
Yeah.
choo, motherfucker. Beep.
Beep.
Do you want to do anything with a? Oh, you have smites. What am I talking about?
I'm
You
gonna
don't use
start
spells.
with the weapon and move on from there. Is
Yeah.
this a construct with all this beeping and booping coming out of his body?
Technically speaking, no.
He has more blood than he does circuits.
Yeah, it is. It is very much mostly beast.
I am the saddest man because I have rolled a 10 on what I thought might be an epic maneuver.
A 10 will not hit.
Damn.
It is just a big wall of meat. It's just it was hard to get purchased with that glass sliding door. You had to stop and like open and.
Whatever components that I scrape my weapon across his shoulder, I'm sure go flying off in dramatic
Oh
fashion.
yes,
But
absolutely.
obviously, the blow doesn't land for any sort of attention-grabbing hit.
Mhm.
And I will be as vulgar as possible to its face while still maintaining a PG-13 rating on the stream.
You gonna hit him again?
Also, my nephews are watching. I don't have extra attack, do I?
Are you above level 5 in a martial class?
Mother of God!
Yeah.
No, wait, I'm... Oh, the downside to a multi-classed.
Downside
No,
to
you're a level
multi-class,
5 paladin, level 1 warlock. You have extra attack.
Yeah, you have extra attack.
It's on your
Folks,
sheet.
it's been 3 weeks. I'm going to remember my abilities one of these days. But
Okay.
suffice it to say, I think the GM has been generous and smiting a second thing every time I was smashing shit in those rooms for the last two sessions, last two rounds.
That was more for expediency than anything else.
Well, yeah, he didn't want to go through the minutia of rolling damage versus goddamn
That is
telephones.
much better.
However, a 26 to hit
100%.
does that find purchase.
It totally does.
So a second level
16.
spell also explodes as I smite this motherfucker.
Okay. I'm going to say, even though it's not a construct, it has a bunch of extra shit on it. Roll an extra dice.
Perfect.
Yeah.
The
On
extra
your
2d6?
smite. Yeah.
Perfect. So that's 1d6 for having a smite, 1d8 for having a smite, 2d8 for using second level spell. Am I forgetting anything?
And then an extra d6 for the one I just gave you.
Got it.
Yeah.
2d6.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yes. So 3d8, 2d6, and the weapon, which the weapon's already 7.
He's got a bunch of beeps and boops inside him.
You can tell I'm doing math when I stick my tongue out. That's 7 and 22 anger.
Beautiful. I like it. You crush into the side of this thing, and a lot of the mechanical components fall forward with a boatload of guts.
Nice.
And then as there's this you pull that mace out of it to ready yourself again, and out of the hole falls out a person.
What?
And sloops to the ground in front of you, and they are wrinkled and shriveled and partially digested. They look like a stripper.
Oh, I emptied his guts.
Is he dead?
No.
Watch out, he has a swallow hole.
Okay. For sure.
I believe it's called a mouth.
I don't think he'll be grappled now that I've emptied the circuit, but oh god.
Its mouth is still sunk into Crow's shoulder as this happens.
How dare you stand where he stood, as I think I'm noticing my father's touch on the electronics that they aped from his system. The light programming he did.
Yeah. Something.
You bastards.
Lakita.
You have to make such a mess.
It's what I do, ma'am.
So Lakita sees all this.
Doc, help.
Yeah, Doc's coming, buddy. Don't even worry about it. I'm on my way.
Crow's getting omnommed like a king dong in a golden retriever's mouth.
30. So I'm
Put
gonna
that in my epic pectameter, you bitch.
So first of all, oh, Crow, you're really hurting, buddy.
Oh,
I didn't see your thing because I was over there and I couldn't see your character. Oh no, I'm going to. You know what? First of all, we're gonna mass healing word. We're gonna do that real quick.
Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna do mass healing word.
All right.
So everybody,
4.
sadly, 4.
It is what it is. It's fine.
It's better than nothing.
True.
I wish I could do more for you, buddy. I wish I could. I can't get to you, so I couldn't lay on hands. So instead, I'm going to take out my blade. Seeing as there's a woman also on the ground, I don't know if she's alive or yet. I would like her alive.
Dead.
Dead?
Very much dead.
I would like the body still.
Partially digested.
They
are body shaped.
Maybe not mangled, because I'm sure 2 bites at most.
Could Lakita? I'm gonna try something. This might be a stupid thing, but I gotta do it.
But we're here for that.
Lakita's gonna take out 2 scalpels and jump on the back of this thing and try to shove it in their jugular and rip them off of their friend.
So Sanctuary goes away.
Yes, I am aware.
You only have 1 attack as a cleric.
Yes.
But go ahead, roll
if
for
she
it.
hits, or if
So
she
would that be a grapple?
So are you trying to do damage, or are you trying to break the grapple?
I'm trying to do damage, like just shoving them into the neck.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
Yeah, that would be the landing throw.
I would like to use my inspiration.
Absolutely. I believe it's a D6 at this level.
Oh, it's not D8 yet?
I think it's
it's
D8.
3d8.
Oh, it's a D8, not a D6.
Yeah.
Roll a D8.
Come on,
Roll
high
a D8.
number.
You totally hit it. for 4
Yes!
points of slashing damage.
A stab to the back just has it. Just
Ah!
like this doctor's like,
Arian's watching like, what the fuck are they doing?
Out of a light just behind it, where that smoke is emanating, Crow,
Yep.
you hear,
You're a foe, Bram Stoker, so scram, the show's over.
I love it so much.
To reveal something by the crit, is this the Jackbox rap generator?
Yeah,
No.
is this?
it is not.
It's so close, though.
It feels like the Trivia Murder Party host.
Yeah.
I did my
Yeah.
best. Yeah,
That is the voice modulation he's using.
pretty close.
I mean,
so
it's-
that one I made over lunch. The other ones are just the Roadcaster things.
Roadcaster, enabling James.
But yeah, that light starts to flicker, and
Hmm.
you know what? There's an electrical outlet just to the south of Hexor, and you see this long hand, and it seems to almost have musculature to it now. It's less wisp and more
It's
physical,
been feeding.
like venom oozing out of an electrical socket, and the hand pushes itself up, and it forms part of a torso, and it slams into your body.
Why, hello.
And show me potato salad.
Armor class 18, sir.
That's a 17.
Tight.
Does not hit.
It's just like, well,
Um,
there you are. It's just like, oh no.
That would have lowered your strength by 5 if it had hit and done 24 points of cold damage.
If.
If.
Yeah.
And it goes to hit you, and you like narrowly whoop, and it
Oh, no.
slides
Lances off of me.
Yeah.
There's no dexterity
Slides.
in my armor class.
into the chair behind Lakita and splats against the table, and you see it start to like move and crawl.
Like a dog with something in its mouth, and you've just noticed.
And it scooches its way across to this outlet over here, not provoking any attacks of opportunity.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on the back of this thing.
thematic effects.
Yeah.
Arian,
Oh gosh. Okay. Let's do again. No, won't use that. Okay, so we have this guy here.
Mhm.
Still have tentacle smoke weirdness coming from here, right?
Yep.
I don't think I can see any other creatures. And the kid's on the back of this thing. Oh, I have.
Drop it.
Drop it.
Nah,
that's,
don't.
that's 2
don't,
words. That's be one. So it'd be like
don't
drop.
worry. Don't worry about my grapple. I got that handled.
Safety check on the dog in your room.
Oh,
It was not chastised. Very good.
He's asleep. He's having
He's
a
a
nap
good
now.
little lump. You always have to check if the dog's actually going to react to what you're screaming at the computer.
Oh,
Okay.
you can't hear anything. So, like, if I say his name or if I say,
You're
okay,
wearing safety earmuffs for his benefit.
yeah, if I say, okay, goodbye, guy, then he'll get
Oh.
up. Because
He's
it's like,
trained to know what signing off of a Teams call looks like.
Mm.
It's 2024, folks. What the hell happened?
I'm a
Being-
pastry chef, so they don't even know that. So,
all right. Seeing my companions kind of dealing with the bat, I think Arian would want to deal with this less smoke tentacles coming after them. So
An
he's gonna
image of which is in the current episode discussion, if you want to take a look at what I based this
Oh.
off of.
yeah.
Damn it, James. I don't need more nightmare fuel.
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
oh dear God.
I thought it was cool.
Is that Warhammer Fantasy?
Yo, I fucking love that shit.
It's
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, that's right.
as
Where
hell.
is that from?
Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh,
Of
right.
course it is.
You know what? I gotta admit, their art is solid.
Yeah, it's good.
The character design is good. That woman, that orc, that female orc.
Mhm.
Any
Zagara.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any day.
Sorry, James, what was the name of that half orc you played that had a giant great axe?
Chala.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
It was a sword.
maybe boring, but Arian's gonna shock and grasp the.
Look, here's the thing: support is support, whether you're
True.
singing or zapping.
Cantrips is cantrips, babe. They just smash this stuff.
Oh.
It is easily done, and you reach over and it's like nope, and you stick your finger in the hole.
I don't stick my finger in the hole. I'm not gonna electrocute myself.
You're
I'm resistant, but still.
you're
I feel
doing the thing.
attacked. I'm sorry.
You technically are the only person who got chastised for hand slapping an electrical outlet.
It's been a lot.
There's a difference
this
between
is-
slapping it and shoving a metal object into it.
Yes.
I take
True.
my scalpel. I do what I've already trained these children not to do. That's it.
I would like to recommend people that I am not smart.
It's not that you're not smart. It's that somehow you're always
I-
sleep deprived and yet also just woken up.
Yes.
I work at 2 a.m.
So sleep at 4.
Yeah. And that's it. He's gonna stay where he is.
All right. Fair enough. I like you there. That's great. Crow.
I don't
Well,
like that.
No, I don't like that either.
danger.
You
Run!
have
I'm in danger.
you have this giant seeker bat
Yeah.
leaning its weight much more into you now than it was before.
Yeah.
And it has a giant splorting hole in the side of its rib cage.
Okay. Do I have like enough movement to wiggle in this guy's grip? I don't need to break it. I just
Like
need
your
to move a little
your
bit.
hands are reasonably free. You're just
Okay.
in that this sort of pose by reflex.
Right, and it's like jaw
yeah, it's down
in my
into you.
shoulder.
Yeah.
So its neck is like here, right?
It's pretty massive, but you have access to it.
Cool. Deep into the darkness peering, long I stood there, bleeding, feasting. And the mask splits open, and with all the fury of a blood-hungry vampire, I bite into its neck in return.
It only
I told
took
you.
3 episodes.
They're doing the sexing. All right.
That'll be it's at advantage. Sorry, because I am less than half hit points.
Is
so
your
it's a
vampiric bite
13.
not on your character sheet?
oh no, there it is. I see it now. It's okay. I
Okay.
rolled this. So that's a 13 plus 3 for 16 total.
16 totally hits.
Excellent.
Go ahead, roll
And that
damage.
would be one of those boys. A 4. It's going to
Nice.
take 4 points of damage. I'm going
Plus,
to
I believe your con mod.
Yeah, my con mod's 0.
Oh, you're
Oh.
living dangerously. I
Bonus
love
0.
Yeah. So I'm going to gain 4 hit points. It's going to lose 4 hit points, and I'm
Yep.
also empowered.
it. Yes.
Woo.
Nice.
Which means I get some bonuses to my next attacks and such.
Mhm.
And I will break back from the bite.
It
blood
is-
dripping.
It is technically still grappling you
Yes.
for now. Yeah.
And I'm gonna go. God, I forgot how good bats taste.
Very Aussie.
Oh God.
hmm And then I look over at Hexor and I'm like, it's a slur for vampires, idiot.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I thought I was just
And-
looking behind the looking glass there. Just
I will. So above me is those ceiling tiles, right?
Yeah.
And then correct me if I'm wrong, but above those usually it's piping and ventilation, but there is a ceiling above that that's more solid, correct?
Yeah. It as you look up, you've got some ceiling tiles there. It's mostly concealed.
Mhm.
There's a hanging light that's just dangling there, all fucked now.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't know specifically what's directly above you, but you could assume that there's some space up there. Sometimes it's only
There's some
2 or 3
space.
feet.
Yeah, that's all I need.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give it a little pet on the head. I'm gonna go, better luck next time, idiot. And I'm gonna and bonus action Misty Step.
Yep.
Up into the ceiling.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm away.
Because I turn into mist.
Okay. Are you using the like turn to mist, or are you using Misty Step?
Misty Step, the teleportation.
Mystic stepping. Okay. So you're doing
Yeah,
a teleportation.
I'm not a full vampire.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
turn full into mist.
There's some stuff that you can get with spells to do it.
Yeah.
Um
I can't quite cast Geisha's form yet.
so
Yes.
you where did you intend to go?
Pretty much up till I can make contact with the ceiling, like the actual proper ceiling.
Okay.
Above the tiles, because technically, like Misty Step, you can go through
Because you're
cracks
looking
and
for
shit.
surface, you can later climb your feet automatically.
Yeah. Bingo.
You poof, and you're like, oh god, what have I done?
No, this is fine. Being enclosed up in the ceiling and out of immediate danger is okay.
You have spider climb because your elbows are touching two rafters side by side,
Excellent.
16 inches apart.
Yeah.
What's
And
the
there's, like-
opposite of claustrophobia?
There's like a coax cable stretched across your chest that's feeding one room to the next.
That's
and you're
fine.
like, this is a coffin.
It's her.
Comfy.
Dude.
Mhm.
The bat. I'm just gonna raise you up. We'll call this.
Yeah.
This is
Uh,
Crow's kink
like
space.
10
Like,
feet.
come on.
You
Yeah.
raised me up so high. Did no one else
Hey,
think that? Was it just me?
No,
No, you were just
no,
the
I
first
was
to say
also
it.
raised in the Bible Belt. I know that song.
And that
Um,
will be my
As you're situated in the ceiling tiles, and you can't really see down. You can hear that the
Okay.
thing is still below you, but you're in a drop
Yeah.
ceiling right now. This thing, confused and angry, swings that knife blade unicorn helmet of itself back and around, and it looks at Lakita. That
I'm
is
right
the
here,
last.
motherfucker.
Lakita's the last one that stabbed it.
I put a hole in it the size of a small car.
Uh-huh.
Fucker.
God damn it.
This is
Just one
Like,
thing
it's
to
just like-
last.
constant.
Do you eat the squishy fleshy meat, or do you fight the tin can?
Okay, fuck off. That's logic, and I will not stand for that in a D&D game.
It's a beast, and I will point out, Lakita is bleeding significantly more than you are.
Fucking point taken.
Yep.
Lakita, you look perfect.
You look amazing.
Objection.
And this
Lakita
giant.
doesn't bleed.
Yeah, I do not bleed, actually.
True.
Oh,
But then
you know
again,
what?
given the choice between
I will give you the benefit of the doubt.
heated meat,
If it's a low roll, it's going Lakita. If it's a high roll, it's going Hexor. It is a low roll.
that's a fucking 6.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
It reaches back, and you see that gaping hole in its rib cage stretch out as it leans in towards you.
Not the
And
stretch.
more bodies start falling out of it onto the floor, slopping down
Yeah.
onto Hexor's feet. In various states of repair. There's people, there's all forms of animal,
Oh,
there's
Lord.
a toilet brush, all sorts. And this thing
Just
reaches back and bites into Lakita.
Cool. It's not gonna get
There he
anything.
That is a
Darian's
critical hit.
Cool. Of course it is.
Natural 20.
Ma'am,
Unfortunately,
you're a grave cleric and you have a reaction, aren't you?
I do. I do.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Cancel that.
Dear God,
Cancel
you
that
gave
crit.
critical to yourself.
Cancel that crit. Cancel
do
that
it,
crit.
do it.
Ruin
What?
James's night. It's the only point to your character.
No.
Grave
I'm,
cleric.
I'm trying to find
Take
it.
that,
It's a reaction.
ye dick
You're a grave cleric.
biscuit.
Use a channel divinity.
I was gonna do channel divinity, or do I do channel divinity turn undead?
well, it's going to hit you.
Okay.
And
I'm
this
gonna,
thing isn't undead.
But this keeps it from doing double damage against
I'm gonna do channel. Yeah. I'm gonna channel divinity.
All right.
Boop.
So, you're using At Death's Door, I believe.
Is it at death's door? What
Yep.
I'm using? I thought it
A
was just channel
Sentinel at
divinity.
Death's Door.
Sentinel at death's door. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I should be
it's
using.
not channel divinity. You get a number of turns equal to, or
Oh, it's separate
Yes.
from that pool even. That's even better.
Yeah.
it's a number of
Oh,
times
oh,
equal
very
to your wisdom
gnarly.
modifier.
Talos and Jaffe, you made me think this was something different.
Yep, he didn't get a chance to use it much. And for chat, the toilet brush fell out of the a gaping hole in the stomach of this bear-sized vampire bat. So it's not a crit. It's just a regular hit.
Okay, please.
So that's only 4 points of piercing and 8 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Aw.
And you notice in front of you as its body just kind of like cross-coated with circuitry starts to knit itself back together, and it looks like little wires just like reconnecting.
Motherfuckers.
Yep, that's the thing. It heals for the necrotic damage dealt. Hexor.
I hate this thing so much because it's so much cooler than I thought it was.
Quick question before that. Am I grappled right now?
You are.
Oh, good.
Perfect.
Oh no. I promise I won't hit you because that's not a thing anymore.
Are you sure? I think James might be mad at me and he might make it a thing.
No, we're not rolling D&D 3.5 house rules at this table. I swear to God.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
So,
Jesus, what a system.
Hexor.
She gets drawn into its 4 squares mechanically.
It's basically here. They're kind of buttressed up against each other.
And it's just a big fucking thing occupying the hall and all that sort of stuff.
Yep. I would say it is physically preventing you right now from entering into the hallway. It's
covering the door, the entrance that we had. Right, because this was some paneled glass. That's why I have visibility through it. Let me just,
you know what? I'll give it to you. When it started smashing into Lakita, those sliding glass doors just shattered everywhere.
Gotcha.
It's
It's
the
crushing
80s,
glass
it's cool.
and sparkles are going everywhere. Cocaine is flying through the air.
Yeah. You know, one thing that the astute amongst you did not notice is the 4 equidistant piles of white cocaine on this table.
That's
over
crazy.
here.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
And
Thank you, 5 minutes
over here
for giving us a background prop that definitely enabled cocaine usage.
there's a credit card, a mirror, and a big white pile on the actual
It's a
map.
plate with a fork.
See, you say that.
We're having jellied cocaine tonight, sir.
In the background, there's a picture of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It feels like calming.
And
Anyway,
also Rambo for some reason.
And also Rambo. And they're like doing the dude class.
oh, yeah. And not President Reagan's just in the background giving a thumbs up.
Yeah.
So, what do you got,
I'm
Hexor?
gonna bash the living shit out of this thing until it dies.
Good. I like it. Swing better.
I take it at 22 hits.
I take it. I told you a 13 hit, so yes.
Oh dear God, yeah. No, that's
It's a
not bad.
big.
Just flub that
beast.
very first roll. God.
Yep. I like it.
I'm pumping my brakes mildly, so that is only 7 damage to start with. I'm gonna try and hit it again.
Wham.
I'm not
Yep.
smiting this time.
Yep.
Not blowing my paladin load here.
What? Come on.
He's got a brother to fight.
That's a spooky amount of similarity, but 24 to hit and 7 more damage.
7 more damage.
No.
And you're just seeing like bits and pieces of this thing slop to the floor as you hit it.
It's almost as if I was designed to be its greatest enemy.
What was the name of your dog growing up?
Hexors or Kens?
Does he differentiate? I don't know.
I hate this line of rereasoning. What else falls out of that body cavity that this damn
And the thing turns and looks at you when one eye just like zooms entirely too far. Entirely.
All right, folks, we have hit 3 things that the GM is showing off at his table tonight.
Yeah.
To dramatic effect, I will grant him.
Its eyes just kind of like adjust as it goes, and it looks like it's in pain.
Oh, I'm gonna put you out of your misery. Next turn.
Lakita.
Hi. You know what? I'm gonna vampiric touch this guy. Just go straight up, just be like, "Fuck you!" Just touch its face.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it as a level 3 spell. I have
What
anyone
are you
level 3?
casting?
Oh wait, not level 3. Why? It says when I was doing vampiric touch, it just said level 3 spell. That's not a level 3 spell.
Vampiric touch is a level 3 spell.
Shoot, I am out of level 3s. I can't do that.
Y'all prepare
Is
flick
chill
wounds
touch?
today?
Is chill touch perhaps a thing that you could do?
Oh, if this thing qualifies as
Yeah.
undead, that's a super fun cantrip.
I don't have that.
Damn you,
That's wizard shit.
That's
didn't-
wizard. You know
Sure.
what?
No, some clerics have chill touch.
You know what? I'm gonna grab it by its face where its eyes are, and I'm gonna use Sacred Flame.
Ooh. Okay.
It's not technically a touch spell, but go for it. Roll it.
I just think it's gonna be cool.
DC
Yeah,
15.
yeah, I'm down. All right.
Hot skull on
Dex,
fire.
Then
Let's
just
do
really
it.
bad radiance will
Yay.
stop the
big
regeneration.
old dex save. That made it.
No.
So it's like it pulls itself free of your grasp.
I swear to God,
Means
man.
it has disadvantage on dexterity saves when grappling. Both participants, wouldn't they?
No,
God damn it! Why the fuck not?
because it's the grapple E, not the grappler. Regardless, this thing
one-sided as all
would have
hell.
made it anyway.
I'm
I
screwed.
feel like that has a high dex.
I got nothing else. That
Yep.
was that was my thing.
That's totally a thing.
I will
rather-
avenge you.
Cool, thanks. I'd rather not that be the case any way, shape, or form.
It's my protocol. I'm sorry. I was built this way.
Crow,
Yep.
you notice from your vantage point,
Yeah.
being in the rafters, surrounded by conduit and electrical wires,
Hmm.
that you turn your head and this like wisping mist is working its way through the ceiling, through all of those electrical wires,
Oh, fun.
much like every outlet and TV that you've encountered.
Yeah.
And the little bit of sparking from your helmet here because a fucking bear bat just tried to eat you.
Yeah.
And you feel echo through the helmet,
Yeah.
and you feel something jab you in the ribs, and you look down and all of the shadow is solidifying through those electrical wires, and all of a sudden all this conduit looks like barbed wire, and it just like
Mm.
into your chest.
Yeah.
And
This is the Hellraiser portion of the movie.
yeah, that's a 20 to hit you.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Not at advantage or anything because it's just a thing.
Yeah.
15
yeah.
points of cold damage.
Shit.
And I'll just roll this myself. And your strength is lowered by 1.
Thank God.
You're not too
How tight are those rafters?
16 inches on square. You're fairly confident that you could do this and knock some of that tile down on your turn and just like
For sure.
drop.
Okay, here's the thing though. Am I holding myself in place, or is the pressure of the two rafters holding me in place?
I'll give you the choice.
Cool. I'm stuck up there unconscious.
Are we implying that a building built during Reaganomics was built to code?
No. It's just convenient that way.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just stuck up there in the rafters.
We'll say
I'm at
for
0.
dramatic effect that a hand falls out of the ceiling and it's just hanging there limp.
Yeah.
And I can summon it wherever I want crossbow, like limply falls to the ground.
You know what it does is it
Revert.
falls to the ground, and as it hits the ground, it just turns into a pile of sand.
Oh,
like
the hourglass has run out.
Mm.
No.
Hexor? Buddy?
Fine, we'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I'll revenge all of you.
Yep. Buddy, go help him.
We'll be fine. It's cool.
And it
Makes a grenade.
through the rafters, just as you lose consciousness, you hear
Mask of the Red Death, barely blood-curdling, Pit in the Pendulum, not even unnerving.
With my last baited breath, falling into unconsciousness. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning. Soon again, I heard a tapping somewhat louder than before.
That's a lot for your last breath.
That is a drama kid club.
Yeah,
line.
100%.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
If this was a B movie shot with Uwe Boll as one of the starting.
Ah,
Yeah.
I love
Don't you
it.
dare sully his
It's
name.
technically it's like 2 lines. I think
Yeah.
it's something that could be done. It's not too like oh ah.
Arian,
Who makes it better?
Yes,
you're up. You're reasonably comfortable over there.
I am.
Yeah. Wait, the what? Hey, get your ass over here.
Do I think this creature could be charmed?
It seems very bestial. Do you think you could charm a bear?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah. You rock it. You rock it.
Show me a bear and I'll show you a tamed bear and a picnic basket.
Because if
James, is he wearing a
so-
small tie?
No.
And is he Donald ducking a t-shirt?
I mean, he's certainly not wearing pants, hence the red rocket from earlier, but he does have a hat on.
Lovely.
Every now and then I worry if I've gone too far and then James full on red rockets a bat.
Yeah,
fucking-
yeah. And then you're like, you
Boom.
can say whatever the hell you want.
And I'm
Just
like, oh yeah.
Look, you said it. You got me started. You should know better.
don't
Really,
you
this
dare
is your
use the
fault.
phrase "you got me started" after that context.
So, Arian, what do you got?
Because I would like to try to use Mantle of Majesty.
Okay, throw it in the chat.
It is. If I
So,
could.
Bless you.
it's a beast. It is susceptible to the command spell.
Oh, okay.
So you can be using that as to use command constantly.
Thanks, Doc.
I can't touch you first, buddy.
Yeah.
No, you're a grave cleric. You can do it from a distance
Yes, I can. Okay, good.
as a bonus action.
Also, if you healing word them from a distance, they'll get max hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're
Max
a grave
healing
cleric.
word.
Good old
Yep.
maximum rolls.
I
Yeah,
have one healing word left.
So it doesn't automatically fail its saving throw here because you haven't charmed it.
Yeah.
But you can be using command on it to make it do things
Okay.
for the next minute of concentration that you have.
Okay.
Denoted by a blue dot or by a clock. Sorry.
Excellent.
Yep.
Okay. I would like to do that then. And I'm going to command it. I'm going to say freeze.
It.
So it cannot move.
Yeah. It's got to roll. It's got to roll against it. Give me a sec.
Roll
on, man, how much
twenty.
charisma does
That's a
one have?
19. This bat is like,
Oh,
bitch, don't tell me what to do.
That's how it talks this entire time.
The entire time.
Rude.
guys.
Somebody just fed a Fat Albert mixtape into a speaking spell, and that's where we got.
Yeah.
Chicken.
Those
I'm
are-
full of bodies.
it. Good Satchmo, actually.
Right? Yeah.
Um,
You try. You don't feel there's anything wrong with your ability. It
Okay.
just it was too distracted. It didn't hear you. It shook it off. Something. You can try again next turn.
Damn.
Damn you, the luck of the dice.
For chat, Arian is down here. Lakita is here.
Hi.
Crow is up in the ceiling, up 10 feet above everybody, and Hexor is this dude over here.
Also, might I say to chat, as if TPK, this is nothing.
All right. Since that was a bonus action, I'm gonna try and use vicious mockery on this thing.
Yeah, vicious mockery works for an action. Go for it.
Okay.
And show me potato salad again. 6. Go ahead and roll damage. 2d4.
On my.
Insult him.
Insult him.
What is your scathing critique of this guy's entire mise en place?
Sorry, what was that again?
What do you say to hurt him so bad in his feelings?
Oh,
Yeah, how do you
I
belittle
am going
his
to quote
ego?
the lovely Mighty Python
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Yes.
and say that your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries
You can never
and your
argue.
wings look stupid.
To be honest,
Absolutely.
I was thinking that. I was like, oh, please, Monty Python. So when you said Monty Python, I'm like, yes.
You may think you're all bat, but you're not.
There's no bag of chips involved whatsoever.
Crow, whisper
Yeah.
me a death save.
Oh, yes.
Slash
roll.
GR space 1d20. Okay. The giant vampire bat's turn.
Oh, God.
They were insulting the bat. And it grabs itself just above its gaping hole. And it's like, "Ah."
Me too.
And it takes a step, pulling its mouth out of Lakita. And kind of half shoving their way down into your square. It is a large sized creature. It is pushing you in. And you know, it's not gonna bite Arian. It's gonna grab Lakita
Oh, God.
and it's going to unfurl its wing. And it's gonna hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Can we not? Just like, oh, no.
16 to hit.
Oh, that just hits, yeah.
All right. And we're gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna do
Can't
this.
be proficient with it.
Bludgeoning?
No, this is just pure physical strength of like throwing somebody.
16 doesn't hit me.
Oh,
Jesus.
For those of us playing the home game, sometimes Roll20 does something we like to call spicy dice, where
indeed.
it just chooses, okay, maximum values.
Yeah.
2d6, 12.
Lakita,
Yes.
it does not. That
It's
roll
an
did not
option.
hit you. Therefore, I'm not going to assign any of this damage to you. I'm going to assign
Which
it all
makes
to Arian.
12 of it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Why are you hurting your friends?
It's
How dare you?
12 to Arian as Lakita is thrown into you.
Ow.
Both of you roll me a dex save. We'll see if you get knocked prone. DC like 12.
Yeets.
Arian,
Ooh.
you're prone.
Definitely grown.
Lakita, you are not prone. Arian, roll me a concentration check to maintain your Mantle of Majesty ability.
On?
DC is 10. Just a con save.
Cool.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yes.
Keep it up. There we go. And you are prone. Yeah, that's its turn. Hexor.
Hexor is conflicted.
My hand's hanging out of the ceiling. Hexor.
I got Crow next round. I got him. I
You
got
calling
him.
dibs?
I have one
That's so
level one spell left, and it's just for him.
Her.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Crow's Mask reminds me of a lot of Steam. Not what's her name? Daft Punk.
Yeah.
I point at the vampire at the ceiling, and I say, "Not yet." And you heal 1d6 hit points.
Oh, because I
Okay.
could have healed them full health.
No, you would have gotten max value off
Oh,
of that
yeah,
spell
yeah.
slot.
You would have gotten 4 plus your modifier. But also, I don't have any useful bonus actions other than pointing at the vampire and saying something dramatic.
Yeah.
So you're conscious of 2 hit points hanging from the ceiling.
Oh God.
Which evens out the average of what a D4 would have been anyway maximized. So
Yeah,
comes out in the
But-
wash.
true. It's true.
However, you're in
I do have
easier
one.
reach of the other person who also needs healing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I smashed the living Christ out of this thing like I should have done last round.
Not your dad. You choose your own fate. That's a
I
crit.
am going to smite on that critical hit.
Oh.
Tell me how it dies, Ken.
I point. Not tonight. Tonight, we have hope. And hope does not ride alone. And I just, one big overhand swing straight down through its face.
I like it.
My hand hanging out of the ceiling is giving you a thumbs up.
Hey.
It slowly like descends or
Yeah,
ascends
it
up
slowly
into the
retracts
ceiling.
up
Thumbs
into the
up for your
ceiling.
I was like,
Oh, I love how many tropes we're mangling tonight. But yeah, I just
And you see this the short sword mounted to the top of this thing's head like a feral fucking unicorn, and the blade just shatters and goes down through its body, and it splits and is bisected in half, and a surprising amount of people pool out onto the floor.
you shouldn't be able to do that with a mace.
It's a thing that
That's
Yeah,
happens.
here we
There's a
are.
lot of light behind what I'm doing.
And in very like Akira sort of fashion, circuit boards
yes.
and
Punch of
circuitry
justice.
just like splort out everywhere. Wires just kind of like wiggling for a second, blinking lights slowly going dim. And that thing is fucking barbecue now.
Thank Christ.
So
In character, stoic.
you still have an attack on your turn.
I swear to fucking God, there's still shit in the room.
it's your brother. We discussed this. Your brother's still here.
I run over and I go fuck up a teletyper, I guess.
Thank you, Christy, for the 500 bits. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, Jesus, 500.
Oh my God, thank
Very
you.
much, Christy.
Oh, yeah.
No. We are having a great night. Thank you very much. That is the most
Yeah.
gratifying critical hit
Not
I've
dead
had in
yet.
sessions. Also, I get to keep pointing at the people who make fun of my voice and heal them back to life.
Yes.
It's the
That's
best
true.
revenge. But yeah, I fuck up a teletyper.
Love it. What do you got?
An 11 to hit a teletyper.
100%. You smash the ever living Christ out of the
For context, I am using a Mace of Smiting, which automatically crits objects and inanimate things, and even if it's not,
yeah. No, you are a
rolling well too.
dude in plate mail walking through an office building, being like,
Oh
"Every
my
I am
God,
bull in
it's
China
like-
shop."
It is an IT guy's just
Where's Nightmare?
no, it's his fantasy.
No, it's a fantasy.
Just
Oh, fantasy.
go through an office with a medieval mace, blasting neon light while an 80s synth track plays behind you. Oh,
True.
it's
Love
this
it.
is getting some stress out.
We
Oh,
need to take him
absolutely.
to a rage room.
We'll bring all our old PCs and let Ken smash them for us.
With that, Lakita.
Yes. Okay. Well, I realize I messed up. I do have level 2 still. So first of all, I'm going to healing word our buddy Crow here with a level 2 one because a 2's not getting you nothing.
All right. Again, they are within reach if you want to use an action instead of a bonus action for more heals, but it'll restrict your other options.
I know. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna first do. Yeah, let's do cure wounds first on my boy here because they're closer,
Thank
so
you.
I can touch them. That
Mhm,
felt
mhm.
weird, but I know
I what you meant.
My whole computer just went black. Okay, we're back. So
Love when
we'll
that
do 2 for that one. Level 2. So you get 14 points back.
Beautiful.
And then I can't see my screen, so if you could move me to Crow. Well, not even Crow. I'm going to just talk to Crow. Be like, hey, buddy, you doing all right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to healing word for 2 as well.
You already cast a spell this turn.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn it.
It's okay.
The thing.
I wanted to do Crow first. That's fine. You know what? I'm just gonna go over to Crow and just
Help
chill
him
with
out of
him.
the ceiling.
Yeah, be like,
Left
hey
high
buddy, you
Just
okay
section
there?
me.
Just helping you
Full on
out.
paralyzed at 0 strength right now.
No, I'm up here. Leave me. I think I can see something up here.
I am vengeance. I am the knight.
Wait.
And
It's fine.
is it?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, my computer's completely black right now, so I don't know if you guys are getting my video feed or anything.
Yeah, we got you. We can see it. We can
Yeah.
hear you fine.
Mhm.
Did
You're
your
even
monitor
coming through
turn
on
off?
that. It's just your monitor.
No, my monitor's on. It's like showing everything, but Roll20 is just black.
Yeah, sure.
Refresh the browser tab.
Because even my and the ninja thing, I can't see you guys.
Well, I'll tell you what. We got 8 o'clock. Why don't we take a little bit of a break? We're about due.
Dramatic wind down.
You guys can think of the choices that you want to make, and we'll go from there. We'll let you get reconnected and everything else. So,
Thanks.
for the folks in chat,
Well-timed
let's
IT.
say 10 minutes. 10 minutes works. Back at 8:10.
Perfect.
See you soon.
Remember, everybody, hail hydrate.
Hail hydrate.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Christy. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Christy.
like a bunch of chuckleheads,
You love us.
There.
mostly.
You
Don't
love
lie.
you love 3 of us.
We'll say yes, and then
And
you
we'll
guys
find
can
out
decide who's
who's
the
the
odd man out.
Three.
Fucking me.
Ken's the odd one out.
Yeah.
So that said, I can confirm that I've only whipped one of you in the nutsack with a sword before.
I think that's called friendship.
I was left for dead in a hammock in the woods for at least 6 hours.
I was naked at the time. Anyways, that's it.
I'm gonna need more of this.
We'll talk about that later. Lakita,
Oh,
that was
Oh,
your,
you're
that was
the
your
end of my
turn.
Yeah.
You know what that sound means, folks? We have no idea what's going on.
I am prone. That's about all I know.
You're
I
healed
do.
though.
Hexor,
I'm fighting a teletyper.
from behind you.
That bastard.
There's you know the Pixar lamp? It's one of those mounted to a wall, and it like coils back and it shoots forward, and out of the lamp shoots this black light that tries to stab you in the spine, and you feel it gain purchase on your armor and pull a little. Yeah, just like that, but with a black light bulb, like the purple one that you used when you were an edgy teenager.
Oh, I wasn't an edgy teenager. I was a dork. But hey, man, I'll give you that.
And that's a 22 to hit you.
You bastard.
21 points of cold damage, and your strength is reduced by 6.
Nearly maximum damage.
Yep.
Across the board.
5, 3, 3, 6. Anyways, yeah, so 21 cold, and then your strength is reduced by 6, and it slowly rises up, and you see it again. It's a mostly formed torso, and it pulls its sleeve back from you, and you see it come up, and it looks like one what's his name from Mortal Kombat with the one red eye.
Fucking Kano.
Yeah, that's the dude. And it just like it blinks, and it's the semblance of a face, and it melts down into the ground and sinks into the tile.
Brother.
Chicken.
Like, oh god.
There's counseling.
I can help.
Arian, you're up.
Yes, I know. And I swipe the drugs as a free action. You said there were
Just-
drugs at the
Are you
table.
just face planting the table like a muppet and snorting back and forth?
No.
Aren't you pro?
Damn.
Maybe get
That's
up.
true. I need to stand up, yeah.
Half your
Obviously
speed
I'll
to stand
stand.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're still able to magically charm and command things for 1 minute. Feel free to use
yes.
it on the party if you need to. Also, hydrate. Thanks, Moon.
Thank
The moon.
Love you too, Moon.
Your mic is very far away from your face.
My bad.
It's all good.
Moved it so I wouldn't whack it when I got up.
That's fair. What else you got, Arian? You got half your speed left.
Can't really.
That's for fetish TikTok.
What?
Go very far.
Somebody says he'll hydrate. I finished 1.8 liters of water.
I want to try.
I feel like
Yeah.
you want drinking ASMR.
My mic was off. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and use command on Hexar.
On Hexor?
Why
Yeah.
the fuck?
Okay,
Why?
good.
What, yelling at your brother can't be summed up in one word.
Single word.
Command.
What is it?
Brother.
Shit. No. Consume.
I fucking love it.
You must make additional pylons.
Leave.
Leave. Leave. Yep.
Yeah,
So,
leave.
with your
What's the save on that?
wisdom saving throw, please. DC 15.
Oh, okay.
You take it, and you hear your
Just
companion's
continues
concern. Hexor is now bashing their face into the cocaine pile in front of them.
It just got in the air when I was swinging. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Blah, blah, blah.
My face is numb, and it always is, and it's more so now.
Oh, you think you still have a face behind that mask?
Oh, shit. Dysmorphia!
Crow.
Yep.
I just want to take the drugs if I can.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I will give you drugs.
I don't need your drugs.
I'm going to kind of wiggle myself around the ceiling with my all of 2 hit points. And I'm going to pull my dagger out of my pocket and just draw it right across those power cords that are in the ceiling that are probably pulling energy and connection into like the board room and like all the rooms that are past this point.
It's going across the hallway.
It's
so
going like
yeah, it's horizontal on the map, left to
like
right.
it's like a that way.
Yeah.
Not a this way.
Not a that way. Correct.
Gotcha.
So in doing so, you would free yourself, and you see like the little bit of sparking that's happening in that room, just kind of shorts out. The lights
Rad.
down the hallway still seem to be on.
Hold on. The wires were going like from this room to this room.
Sort of across the whole way. It's going east-west
Okay.
on the map. Yeah.
Just like a bunch of them.
It's just like running in the ceiling through the rafters. The rafters are
Yeah.
going north-south, and the wires are going east-west.
But have they turned
Okay.
Tuesday yet?
What do you got?
No.
Also,
yeah, so I'm gonna
You're cutting an electrical cable in a ceiling of an office building
Yeah.
with a metal knife.
it has a leather grip. And my gloves have rubber in them for gripping.
hey, no. Lakita would have rubber gloves. No, that doesn't work.
There's a difference between medical rubber gloves and like tactical rubber gloves.
I'll tell you, you can get shot through one of them.
In the interest of fairness, I'm going to roll a die, and if it's a
Yeah, for
10
sure.
or above,
Okay.
it's an 11.
That is...
Why
You
you
take-
guys want to keep
Awesome.
being electrocuted?
And I fall out of the ceiling, smoking.
And falls on the ground in front of Lakita.
How'd
Just
that
like
work for you, buddy?
Ah! I feel like insult to injury, like you cut and you're free, and your boots caught on one of the other wires behind you, and you just swing. You're just hanging there.
right, because I only had 2 hit points from the.
You are the most
'Cause I-
serious, edgy character that was built for this, and it's been a
Yeah.
comedy.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like somebody replaced everything underneath the mask with Gonzo.
No one took me seriously until I put on the mask.
No one took me seriously till I married a chicken.
Hey, you shut up about my wedding vows. Anyways,
Guilt.
Pain.
Darkness.
So, Lakita,
He was dead
as a
doornail.
it's not your turn yet, but your friend is hanging
I know.
upside down.
I feel like I was trying to help them down last. I would like to remind them I was helping them last one.
Neon,
to
how are
bring
you
them
so
down.
voices?
Yeah.
You know, I grew up neurodivergent.
Say no more.
and I was an only child for quite a few years.
Hexor!
Hi, buddy. How you doing?
You know that light fixture that my brother disappeared in?
Yep.
That and the surrounding area is smited.
Mm-hmm. Cool. I'm down.
Irene just like shielding his eyes.
There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
motherfucking critical hit on the wall.
Wow.
You
Like,
smash your way
like,
through.
wall.
Well,
You're good.
Technically, it was a crit and a natural 1, the widest of dice margins.
Good job.
Also, like
Yeah,
a maximum on the roll. Jesus Christ.
You smash into everything. What do you do?
He has ankle shoes.
Brother, this does not honor our father.
And I'm gonna guilt his ass out here.
Silence. And you look around, and you see no floating, shadowy shit coming out of any electrical sockets. There's just... everything's just dead.
And the
all
last
around.
time I saw the trailing particle effects of what the fuck he was doing, he was heading downward.
Yeah, that was just for effect, like melted
Gotcha.
into the floor, kind of like wisping away.
More of a melt, less of a
Yeah.
he's over there. Okay.
The electrical receptacle that he came out of didn't have power, and then you smashed it.
Yeah, it's also
Yeah, it's fucked.
OSHA. It's not OSHA.
You look around, and you just see Crow hanging by a single boot from like some sparky wire in the ceiling, and just like
Smoking
I got
slightly.
Next turn.
Next
turn, I got you, fam.
Lakita.
Thanks.
Hi. I'm gonna help my boy out because no.
My dog's trying to kick Flip off of her water dish. I'll be back 2 seconds.
My dog does that when he's thirsty too.
What are you gonna do?
I'm actually. Let's see. What am I gonna do? I have options. You know what? I'm going to. I'm going to Healing Word as a secondary level spell.
Okay. You are right beside them. It doesn't need to be at range.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I should save it. I should probably save it and do Cure Words instead. Quick thing. Before I do any of that, I can't see any wisps or anything, correct?
You can.
I can.
These red dots down to the south of you
Okay.
are wisps in the lights in the ceiling.
Okay, so first I would like to actually channel divinity Path of the Grave
Okay.
against the wisps itself. I'm hoping it connects to the big source of the guy.
Is not technically undead.
Doesn't matter.
He's mostly dead?
Path to the Grave does not affect undead. It affects everything.
Oh, sorry. I'm thinking
Eyes of the Grave.
Eyes of the Grave.
Eyes of the Grave. No, I'm doing
Yep.
Path of the Grave.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do that. So that if it gets hit, it's cursed. He is cursed. I'm cursing this guy.
So that thing only makes that thing susceptible to the next attack that hits it.
I'm hoping it would be his brother. I know it's a long shot, but that's what I'm going with.
Okay. You've seen Sparkies coming out of walls and telephones and TVs and everything else up to this point,
Yes.
and they were all immediately destroyed upon dispatch.
Okay, maybe I don't do that then. All right.
Sorry,
you know
I was
what?
thinking Eyes of the Grave, not Path of
No,
the Grave.
my reasoning was he keeps on popping up. So actually, could I hold my action to see if he pops up to put Eyes on the Grave of him? And
Yeah,
I'm going to
that
do
works.
my bonus action to cure my friend.
Mhm.
So we're gonna.
So, again, reading your ability, that
Mhm.
only technically lasts until the end of your next turn, as your channel divinity.
I'm hoping he pops out and attacks somebody because I'm the last to go.
Yep.
So during that time, I can just he
Okay.
would get hit at that time. So that
All
is
right.
my plan.
Biscuit.
I'm risking it because that's all I can really do. But I'm gonna heal my boy. Level 2. I'm gonna use his healing word because that's my bonus action.
Yes.
And 6.
It'd be 2d4, so 8 plus.
So 11.
Yeah, 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was supposed to do the math, but you guys beat me to it.
Is anyone in our party not undead?
We got one.
Rad.
I mean, you don't know.
We established. Yeah, you don't know. Like, he's a human. Nobody know. Well, you know. Crow knows.
I would know.
Lakita's just gonna heal you and be like, "Okay, buddy, I'm gonna bring you down now."
Don't touch me.
Okay.
Lakita.
As for consent.
Can I help you down? Because you were just swinging by your ankle.
No.
You know what? Sure, whatever. Do it. Do you? That's the end of my turn. So I'm gonna hold an action just in case that guy pops up.
All right. So you're holding an action to path it to the grave if it does.
Yes.
All right. So, in true fashion, coming out of this light, you see the wisps start to spark and engorge, and it looks like honey dripping down from the ceiling. And it swings back like that hangy ball thing at the back of your throat, and it lunges at your face.
A uvula?
I was just about to say, god damn.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are on it.
Yep.
Also, this is some unique body horror tonight.
Yeah.
And it swings at Lakita. And you see this coming, and you're like, suck it.
Yeah. Ah! This is some bullshit.
That's why I'm
And
still the puppet.
it's gonna swing for your face. So that's a critical hit.
God damn it. When is it? Isn't it? I'm going to use eyes again. I'm going to use my
But you have been holding your
Sentinel.
action, which uses your reaction to do so.
It does.
God damn it, it does.
So I'll tell you what. I'll give you this. You can either use your reaction to cancel out the crit, or you can use it to make it vulnerable. Your choice. It's on you.
It's coming right at you.
I know.
Really?
I want to make it more vulnerable because if this guy keeps popping up, we want to get it down first. You know what?
Your next turn is going to come very fast. And it's going to disappear into the ground after it hits you.
Okay, I feel like that's the DM way of saying maybe you should take half damage.
I'm trying to be kind, but it's your choice.
You know what? Yes, I'll do Sentinel at the death's door again.
Okay. So you currently have 12 hit points. This is not a crit. And in the interest of fairness, I'm just going to take this and I'll throw it into the chat.
Oh, no.
Because you're getting...
We're at the
You're getting hit
victim of roll 20 spicy dice.
It's a thing that happens.
Spicy dice.
You're getting
On
hit
the
for
table?
20 points of cold damage.
I'm down.
And how much strength drain?
Oh, yes.
Hey, he doesn't need help.
6.
God
6
damn
points.
it.
It's 3 fucking times.
I got
What?
3 strength and I'm down.
You are encumbered.
I
And
have 3.
incapacitated.
I have 3. No, I have 3 remaining.
No. At 0, you're fucked. At
Yeah.
3, you can barely support your own body weight and the clothes on your back. As
I'm already
carrying
on the
capacity.
ground. I'm already
Yeah.
on the ground. I'm just like, oh, god damn it.
Lakita drops to 0. Arian.
Oh, fun. I'm guessing the thing has disappeared.
It is sunk back up into the ceiling. Going, huh?
Okay. Cider. I'm gonna cast my cure wounds.
Lakita is the limpest fish.
Can
The
you just
soaking wet
leave me
boy.
alone? Like he's like, just leave me to die at this point, please.
No.
Oh.
This was 100% crafted with each of your unique skill sets and abilities in mind.
And CR was absolutely disregarded.
It was, because you are significantly higher than the CR for this encounter.
Huh. Uh-huh.
I don't have to roll to attack, do I? For some reason I have
To attack...
well to
heal?
touch.
No, you just...
Reason
you
is
don't
on
touch.
my...
Yeah.
I have a plan. You get
8.
not much, but
It's just
You
on the
get it.
ground like, I would rather just be dead at this point, guys. I'll be honest. This sucks.
Hexor, Crow.
Yeah.
One thing that you noticed is the ones in the ceiling seemed to reach out 10 feet away from where its point of origin was and attack. All
Yep.
of the opportunity attacks that have been taken were within a 5-foot range. You have tactically minded characters. That is a thing that you pick up. That said, Arian, you've healed. What else do you want to do?
my action. Do I still have command? It's been a minute.
You
Oh,
still
for
have
still in
what?
turns, you're still on like 5 of 10.
Oh, sure.
Yep.
Am I able to? I don't know if this is gonna work, but am I able to point at the wisp that I see and command it to stop? Or like freeze?
Stop is a good one for...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
One thing is, hey you, thank you very much.
Need somebody.
But with the
No, it's very
singing
much more Neil
and
Patrick Harris dancing to the Spice Girls, more so than anything else.
All of you are off by decades. This is an 80s grind fest.
I'm
is.
sorry,
Talk to
that's
the
all I was
hand.
thinking.
Talk to the hand.
Let me double
It's
check.
at least 1988, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it rolled a saving throw
Okay.
using so this one that's right in front, that was wisping, just like everything kind of stops and freezes for a second on it.
Perfect. Okay, so that was my action bonus. And he likes you guys, but he's gonna step back into the room.
What?
Hide behind a pile of dead bards, as it were. Yes.
Crow.
Yep. I will just actually no, I don't have enough strength to lift my body up and cut the wire that I'm attached to, so I'm just gonna like hanging from the ceiling, I just pull my hand crossbow and shoot the wire to drop myself onto the ground.
I like it. It
Cool.
is. It's not
worked.
terribly high because you're reasonably tall. It's more your pride
Actually,
than anything else.
Crow's pretty short.
Oh, I thought you had
they're
described
small.
them as like 6 something.
Oh no,
No,
they're 5'11". Never mind. Sorry, I was thinking of a different character.
Okay. So you
I only play
Just
tall
spider
bitches, I
climb
guess.
down the side of Hexor. Spider
Yeah.
slither.
yeah, just like
No,
more
I-
insult than injury.
It's like one of
Yeah.
those rubber sticky toys that kind of half flops down the wall
Yeah.
limb by limb.
All I'm thinking is like the human one where it has like the things that it just goes and then it just goes
Yeah.
like
yeah.
just-
Easily done. I won't call that your attack or anything. You just like
Yeah.
free yourself. It's stylistic. What do you got?
I'm going home.
You are reasonably confident that it can't hit you from here.
well, he was like, no wait, take me with you, please.
I'll just go on the other side of the door. Just like I'm going home.
Light a cigarette.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it. Like I get out that door and like the mask opens and it's just like
It's that Ben
It's-
Affleck meme with he's just outside
Yeah.
smoking a cigarette and a sweater,
Yeah.
being like, "What the fuck?"
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's I spend my turn lighting a cigarette and smoking.
one of the so up in the ceiling, there's like these halogen bulbs that are inside a cage. Like you know the type. Look like trouble lights. And it flickers and it blinks for a second. And you look at it and it stops. It does not have any wisps around it.
I'll use my bonus action to hand crossbow shoot it anyway.
Glass falls. It was not in like an attached part of this whole encounter. It's just how fucking dare it. I like it.
The indignity of it all.
Hexor, what do you do?
So we're being taunted by dangling dingle-dangle bits of my brother, who may or may not be appearing at any given moment. And everybody is cheeseburgers at this point of various flavors.
Well, at least two of you.
And various layers of spice. I know you hate being touched, but consider this recompense. And you heal 20 hit points.
Oh, thank like it's like, oh, thank you.
In the interest of spacing, are you going to leave Lakita where they are on the floor? You're already leaning down to touch them, so.
Do you need a hand up? Just...
I can't even get on my feet right now. I'll be honest, buddy. I'm not doing the greatest.
They are jelly.
I can't.
I
move.
yeet the cleric. Well, no, that's hoisting like a sack of potatoes. I kind of like grab a foot,
slide them across the floor,
healing, and just Canadian curl her up the hallway.
And they spread their arms and
along the cheap linoleum.
Ping.
For all that fluorescence and broken glass.
Oh, am I going to take damage from this?
Nah. You good.
Yes.
I'm sweeping.
I'm going to look up at Crow and be like, hey, buddy.
I
just passed you the cigarette.
Movement.
This is a bad, like, removes the mask slightly, just takes this drag and goes like, this is a bad idea.
You're in a bad place right now.
Hexor, are you going to stand your ground where you are, or are you joining your companions at the back?
I mean, that's got to be all my actions of movement by now, doesn't it? Am I riding the cleric to victory along that linoleum?
You can slowly just walk over like a
human being.
Very good.
Yeah.
He's
not human.
Stuff into my action.
Crow doesn't breathe.
I self-identify as a sentient toaster.
Do you make?
Needless to say, Hexor is very stinky because he's never taken a bath with himself.
I have no sense of smell. I don't care. I am encrusted with the grime of justice.
We're giving you a bath later.
Just a hose would be fine, I'm sure. Just get all the crevices.
Lakita, it is a struggle, but you managed to like get yourself vertical. You're looking out and there's like four what did we say, like four stairwells that go down.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, not again.
Quick question.
Shoot.
We still have that one red dot, right?
There are. So from your line of sight, you see no fewer than 2 red dots just illuminating the hallway. The lights that are in the hallway that haven't been shot out by Crow are still there, and they're still glowing with that black smoke. And you know that this corridor turns, and there's a bunch of other doors.
All right, well, I know my buddy's still there, and he could be a hit, so I'm going to use Guiding Bullet to smash the rest of them.
Guiding Bolt?
Wait, hold on.
Guiding Bolt, yeah?
You have cantrips that are
level
free,
1.
right?
You have cantrips that are free.
I don't have Guiding Bolt.
It's a first level spell.
Guiding Bolt is a first level spell.
Yes, I don't have...
Toll the Dead is a cantrip.
Yeah, but that won't destroy it. Oh, yeah, it could if they failed the thing, but I don't know how far they would do it.
Your compatriots have been blasting these things out of the walls with cantrips this entire time.
Yeah.
I understand that, but Toll the Dead, I always think it has to be like
No, it's the spiciest of dice because it gets so much bonus damage versus wounded targets. But
All right, I'm gonna Toll the Dead. I was
All
thinking
right.
Guiding Bullet because I can target more than one.
Guiding
Nope.
bolt can't target more than one.
Oh, what am I thinking of then?
Magic missile.
magic missile.
Magic Missile. I do not have that. Never mind.
No, only Hexor
That's a
has
wizard
that.
thing.
It's a gun.
It's been
It's
a while.
gun.
Love it.
Guiding bullet goes right next to brulee
Why
Yeah.
is it
for me.
doing that? I don't know why it's doing that.
Or scorching ray.
Um,
It's just that guy, and he's got like a
Yeah.
brand.
Yeah.
So it with a wisdom save of a natural 1. Yeah, this
Love it.
Oh, okay,
Like-
cool. I'll be honest, the way it talked and everything, I thought its wisdom was really high. So I was just like, this is not gonna work at all.
I mean, anything can roll a natural 1.
True.
It's true, but I just thought because it's Hexor's brother, their wisdom's probably very high because they're like
He's
mechanical
the
and everything.
antithesis of me.
Yeah.
So I
That's
just
smart.
planned.
All,
I
all
just.
brain, no muscle.
Yeah,
I,
it's totally skipped leg day.
oh,
Just
He's
like
a
you.
wizard. He's a little wizard man. He's scrawny.
Little wizard man.
yeah, but a wizard has good intelligence, has good. So I was just wisdom. So I was just trying to think, it's gonna pass. So I was just trying to be
It's all
safe.
good. It's all good.
All right,
I want to play Wizard Man's Fireball.
all right. And with that, Lakita's just gonna be like,
Yes.
I hate to ask, but someone's gonna need to drag me down those stairs.
With that, as you're all like prepping yourself into the stairwell, and you're like, "Fuck this place,"
Yeah.
and you turn back, and the one hanging remaining light there. Oh, technically, Arian's still in the
I'm
building,
still like,
Unle- unless you don't want to be. This is entirely up to you.
no, I'm gonna leave with my party.
Yeah.
The shadowy illumination in the light starts inking its way down and filling the whole corridor up, so you can't physically see past where this light is anymore. And you know, remember that Star Trek episode where Tasha Yar gets eaten by a black
She gets
inky pool of death?
Edge slapped by pure evil and dies.
Yeah. So that starts sliding out of the shadow in a humanoid sort of shape.
Are you saying
And
my
again-
brother killed Tasha Yar?
And again, that one blinking red LED light eye and a massively overbuilt shoulder on one arm that looks like this black spray painted techno-organic gorilla arm. And it just raises the arm out at you, and it bursts into it like 1,000 little bats that dissipate into the walls.
You're overcompensating, brother.
Lakita's gonna look and be like, bitch, did you just see what we walked out of? That's not overcompensating. That's a threat.
I mean, it's a
I-
guarantee.
Yeah.
you're
Done with family drama.
No, he just has a penchant for the overdramatic.
Go to therapy
Please.
with your brother. I swear to God. Like Lakita's just like noodles at this point. Like Jello's just like,
You
Therapy.
see
Single
later,
finger and some critical finger pointing.
you see later, Hexor is like sitting on a bunk, and he's got like the giant floppy disks, and he's flipping through them, and it's like therapy 1.0 or 1.0,
Yeah.
and he clunks
Therapy
it,
alpha version.
slides it in, and clunks it, and just sits and spins for a while.
Lakita's like, I got this floppy for you. You need it.
And
Give it to
remember,
your brother.
don't copy it.
Yes.
Don't copy that floppy.
Don't copy that floppy.
Home taping is killing the record industry.
Good.
So, what happens next?
Well, Lakita's noodles at this point is just gonna be like, so I think we should tell.
I
The
believe you're all at the
resistance?
mercy of the one who can drive.
Oh God, please not again. Can someone else
I'll
drive
drive
me?
fine.
Please, please don't leave me in the back of the car with him,
I
please.
prop up the two people mannequins in the back of the Buick
I was gonna say the
and ask
bike.
them where they live so that we might recuperate there. Because justice knows no home. Also,
like,
I'm homeless.
I believe we have keys to a very fancy apartment.
Perfect.
I also have my clinic, which I would like to be dropped off at.
Should I just roll you out the door in the front? Is that the standard opera there?
I'll take them.
All right.
And I will send a note to the resistance to be like, this building fucks, man. Don't fuck with this building.
Is he nose typing into a Nokia?
he has his fingers. He just can't pick himself
No
up.
cell phones, my friends.
Ah.
They just
Yeah.
don't exist.
Pager?
yet.
Size of
So
cinder block.
it's just gonna write. It's just gonna write like. I think that's right.
Fucking carrier pigeon or something?
No, it's just gonna pass it to somebody who can actually walk to bring it to them.
We could just prop
Yeah,
your body
yeah.
up against the window and be like, let us in. He's got keys.
Okay.
I'm not as bad as Lakita, but my strength is at 4.
Mine's at 3. I'm not doing great, guys.
Man, we
I
are
was
a
in the-
mess.
I was in the middle of that fight. I should have not been in the middle of that fight. I should have.
Absolutely.
That's what happened last time too.
This is absolutely
No,
an
last
80s game
time,
because we look like
I
we've all done a
killed
bunch
all the
of failures.
vampires.
James, is there any just random person walking down the street? Or are we completely abandoned here?
You're hitting like wee hours of the morning.
So it's like scuzzy hobos pushing shopping
No.
carts. And...
No, those people have been eaten.
Right.
Yeah.
This is the vampire infested end of town.
Yeah.
So yeah. It's rats
So-
and basketballs.
Your vibe right now is we have a vehicle in front of us because we killed all the people that drove it.
Yep.
There's a bike that is no longer there anymore.
Damn.
They stole your bike?
I gave it to them.
Yep.
Yeah.
I told them to escape with it.
You have a set of keys to an apartment block. You have
Yeah, were they
your base of
vetted?
operations.
Yeah.
You all have like bunks in the underground kind of deal.
Yeah.
At the resistance, and you know how to get there. Lakita, you have your clinic, which is in close proximity.
We got banana bags full of cocaine at your clinic.
I would like to say no.
How
Plausible deniability.
How else do you revive people in? I just gesture wildly at
It's
your
not,
gate.
honey. It's not powdered diamonds that's getting people back to life. This is the 80s.
The 80s, baby.
I understand, but he's also about vengeance, so I'm like, I shouldn't tell him
Take out
shit.
the lesser evil who's dealing cocaine banana
Yeah.
bags.
I'm
just-
doing it by I am making sure it's measured and I'm making sure it's safe.
Exactly. You are
It's
the
not
one
safe.
in this equation.
And Lakita's trying to have this conversation about like, I make the cocaine safe as you
Says
shove
the
them into the back
neat
seat.
Muppet laying in the back of the sedan.
Well, the thing is,
Who's-
I
Break hard has rolled down face first in the carpet.
the thing is,
Propped up
when we were
against
doing
Victorian.
research and we were gathering all the research, Lakita probably took all the research. So
Yeah.
Lakita wants to go to their lab and see if they can find anything about what the hell that building was, what
We
they're working
absolutely
on.
Need
And
to-
also, we need to tell the resistance, hey, this building should be a red flag. We need to figure out what the fuck's going on.
they just need to lay it on fire from a distance. They just need to burn that fucker to the ground.
Yep.
We got the important shit out.
It's
Including
mostly
our-
made of concrete, right?
It's mostly made of concrete, yeah.
But it's an 80s
Yeah.
movie, so it'll burn down in a dramatic scene with us leaving in the forest.
Only if you send a car hurtling through the air at it.
We have a spare sedan. I have a brick.
Okay. Let me drive the spare sedan. I'll take
Yeah.
care of it.
Yeah. You load your companions up into a vehicle and discreetly roll out.
Discreetly?
I
well,
want
I
to
mean-
go to my lab. I
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
meant
yeah.
for this.
All of you guys, you're not sure, like magical effects being what they are. You slump into the back seat and your limbs feel tired. Like it's you've pushed and you're still alive, and that's something. Have a good night, Moon. Um,
Love you.
Crow, what's your strength at right now? 4. Oh my!
Yes,
You're
we were
driving
too gross.
like this.
I think Hexor is driving.
I think Hexor's
Yeah, I
driving.
think Hexor's driving.
Vengeance takes the wheel.
Because what's yours at now?
Like he's just
Like
like
10?
oh.
8. Love it. That's regular D&D adventuring strength. You're not climbing a rope, but
That's
you're
a
fine.
16-year-old behind a Buick without power steering.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, we did
I'm taking all those turns real hard. So.
We were a mess.
Who's in the back seat? I want to know the orientation of this car.
Lakita was propped in the backseat and fell over to the floor. Is just lying on the floor
First
like this.
hard
Is where
turn,
I
she just fell over in the backseat in a visual gag.
Gotcha.
He's just, unfortunately, face first on like a carpet full of cigarette butts and like discarded wrappers. Whatever these guys weren't cleaning up in their.
He's wearing his
vehicle.
mask. He's just like, I severely am regretting my choices in joining this party.
Exotic smears, I'm sure.
We're going to jump a little bit.
Hmm.
You will say initially head back to like Rebel Base, the Resistance, because Lakita is in no position right now to unlock their own goddamn door.
We need a couple hirelings here.
I can figure it out. I don't want to go back.
Everybody needs to patch up. You find yourselves reporting back in and taking a much needed long rest
Oh, thank God.
over the course of 8 hours.
Hooray!
Hooray! Freedom! Lovely.
Remember, that only gets you back half of the total hit dice you may or may not have spent during short rests.
Correct.
Cool.
Captain Capello, in his leather vest and no shirt, but still a chain necklace, takes in the intel that you have up to this point, and it's like, so what's next?
Vengeance.
Do you have anything to drink?
Well, I mean, this is the next morning. He's like, fucking coffee. What do you expect?
Don't
Not
make
what I
it
need.
stronger.
No, the coffee's made with bourbon, not water.
Oh,
God, your poor coffee
quite a
pot.
cup
And I
then.
just kind of like console the machine.
How do you feel about that electrical plugged-in coffee pot? It sparks a little for a moment, and you're not sure if it's
I shoot it.
PTSD.
I shoot it.
We're all a little jumpy this morning, I gotta say.
We've fucking talked about this. No more shooting the coffee pots.
And he pulls out an identical coffee pot.
Mr. Coffee. And he grabs the
We can only knock over so many Mr. Coffee shops before they get suspicious.
grabs the pot from this one and that one. The other one also has a crossbow bolt through it.
But they patched up the outside holes.
Yeah.
Duct taped it closed.
From like 2 weeks ago. Because it beeped at you in an inconvenient time. You're like, fuck that thing
Yeah.
in particular.
Yeah.
You off the bias. Fuck this piece of shit.
I'll stop
so what-
shooting the coffee pot when
I
it
appreciate
stops
that.
annoying me.
Well, it's never going to stop doing that. That's how Mr. Coffees work. They got to let you know that they're done. That said, now that you are suitably imbibed with bourbon and, you know, what passes for coffee here, what are you doing next?
We're murdering the top.
What'd you find
dog.
out? Like, did you stop Nectar's kidnapping ring? Like, what happened?
Yeah.
We
Well,
discovered what
I
they
mean-
were feeding.
at least that night's attempt.
Like he's like, we did no goddamn sense thing. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
That's why I said that night's attempt.
I extracted vengeance from the grasp of failure.
We,
So
we also
you,
got some information.
Made a spectacle of yourselves and drew attention to the fact that those vampires aren't reporting back in now.
Exactly.
Lakita's gonna reach into
They weren't
the
liked
cloak.
anyway. No one will
and
know.
pulls out the information that they got from the packet and just slides it to the leader. Be like,
Eh.
Forget, was that a laser disc?
pretty much?
No, it's a manila envelope.
It just fucking curls across the table.
And he's just like, I swear, I'll be honest with you. I haven't seen this shit in a long time. And what they're doing in there, it's
Well, I mean,
very. You gotta see it for yourself.
he starts.
In fact, you can't because we burned it down as we left.
He unwraps the manila envelope. Fun fact: concrete building.
It burned the fuck down.
The inside
We
wasn't
drove the
concrete.
other car into it.
Like you said, the one requirement you had.
L-shaped alleyways. No. It's like it's all we could find. There's totally nothing there, but people shouldn't go there.
There's a
And
dramatic
'cause-
scene where something gets found.
I burned it down.
There's nothing.
In the ashes, we found something.
Ah,
He opens the
In the
manila
ashes of
envelope
this concrete building.
and pulls out the interesting tidbits that were revealed to you. He's like, Dr. Ratford. Yeah. That's the guy that and looks up and looks at Crow and says, "That's the guy that made you, right?"
Yeah. Yeah.
And this guy, oh shit, that's the guy that made you. And he looks over
Look.
at Hexor.
Jersey Mike, keep the opinions to yourself.
Sorry, Lumos, Dr. Lumos. Am I wrong on that? Like you?
No, I was just waiting
Yeah.
for you to actually use his title and name.
Fair enough. Yeah, no,
Stickler for the rules, this one.
apparently so. Shit. And he adjusts his leather vest and flexes his pecs.
You are the father.
Ugh.
I feel like he's, that comedian with the greasy hair. He was in like Superbad and End of the World. That dude he's got the mullet and the goatee, and he looks like he sells weed to teenagers. That's the guy. That's Jersey Mike.
That's fair. Yep.
At this point, I think Lucia would tell them about the bat-like creature with all the bodies too.
What do you mean you found where they were being fed to?
He kind of like rubs his scruff for a minute and shit, I wasn't prepared for like they're monsters, but like that's like fucking terrifying. And
Yeah,
you
we
said a
weren't
toilet brush
either.
fell out of the thing. Shit.
Among other things.
Yeah.
Like human
Multiple bodies.
Well, I mean, it kind of explains where all those bodies were going.
Yeah.
Now I wonder, were these folks that you killed, were they taking those people there to feed the monsters, or were the monsters just like a byproduct of what was going on there?
I think they were going there to feed them.
Why?
Majority of the bodies that came out of the bat looked like they had worked at the strip club.
Well, that's unfortunate. But that's all said and done because you burned the building to the ground. I like it.
And no, it's a concrete building. It doesn't burn.
Oh, well, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Ken,
I'd like to go
muted.
back and settle the score.
Well, we'll see if we can't.
Vengeance.
We'll see if we can't get you guys some backup and stuff. See if we can't have the boys downstairs whip something up for you to use. Something that'll bust out some concrete, maybe, because we had a boost
Flamethrower,
treasure
perhaps.
41
did.
minutes ago.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you guys can have something righteous and holy.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Rod of blasting.
I feel like we're gonna be
Iron
doing
flask, something.
like it's just
Yeah.
like
Rod
We're-
of Wonder and a 10-foot pole to break it on the end of. Swing it real hard.
we're not going back there, right?
We're going back there.
Okay, cool. You guys have fun.
No, you're coming.
I
You
would
have
rather
to.
be in my lab. Can I be in my lab, please?
You come with, or I am revoking the contract.
Ooh.
Now that's just not nice, Crow.
That's some dirty pool.
Never
Continue.
said I was
for
nice.
you yet.
I thought, all right, fine, but I want all the bodies.
That's fine.
You can call dibs on all of the meat. That's fine.
I don't want the meat. I want to dissect it.
Tomato, tomato.
That bat thing would have been a great specimen.
Why is Jersey Mike
I'm
infectious? Where the fuck at with the Hexor? What did you do?
Well,
I did nothing. Don't worry about it.
One
it's
of
okay.
us.
We're all
one of
slowly
us.
turning into Zeke from Infamous.
There is that.
Good God.
That's a pull, hey?
Oh, is
So-
that a secret map that you're showing?
No, not a secret map at all.
No, it's the base, hey?
Yeah.
It's the underground.
Oh, my screen's black, so I didn't see it at all. So
You just got to
refresh
zoom
again.
out a little bit.
No, I had to refresh again. I think it's doing the same thing that I did last time.
Yeah, it shouldn't require light on here. So
Technical
no,
service.
It's all black.
how's that?
Thank you. Now I can see.
You are a human, and it is a dark map.
I am
James failed to provide
human.
light sources.
I didn't need to because everybody else has dark vision. It's
I
okay.
have dark vision up to 150 feet, up
James.
to 150 feet, and can see through magical darkness.
Jesus Christ.
Very good.
Yeah.
Warlocks, bitches. It's the thing.
I think Arian's
That
definitely
said,
like, I really don't want to go back.
you have a moment to recover. Take a day, take 2 days, kind of thing. You got to lay low, let the heat blow
Die
off,
down.
right?
Hexor is constantly needing to be talked down by the people who are all coming back saying, yeah, the heat's really on, man. And I'm like, perfect. We have the opportunity to strike. Everybody's like, no, man. No. It's you're gonna have to convince me.
Lakita's pretty much just like with all the files that wisp with the electricity, they've never seen that before. That's fascinating to them. So they're actually going to do some studying with that at their lab, see if there was anything in the notes or anything about that, and see if there's anything that they could use to counter attack it next time they go in.
I'll get you to roll me an Arcana roll.
Arcana. I think
Yeah.
Lakita's actually really good at Arcana. Let's double check. I got to
And
refresh.
as you're doing that, so the person who came out of that whole debacle in the best shape was Arian.
That's a 21.
Cool. I will
Nice.
pull back to that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna say that whatever magical device / magic item that comes out of this gets presented to you.
Oh, okay.
The gun went to Hexor last time.
By
I
all
got the
means, I don't know
candles.
what to do.
But yeah, I'll roll you up something that is reasonably okay. Let's see
Okay.
here. Let's see what we got.
Good numbers, good numbers, good numbers.
Go ahead and roll me a D100, please.
You get
Ooh,
the
okay.
holy grenade.
Oh, a holy hand grenade of Antioch would be fun.
80.
80.
Decently high.
Do.
What do you want? Mommy's playing.
I
Put it
like
down.
it. Go and roll me another D100, please.
Uh-oh.
What the
sir.
hell?
You got roll on a higher table.
36.
36. Okay. Got her beat. They hand you
Alchemy jug.
it. No, it's a
Jar of
Uh,
mayo.
it's a nylon belt full of pouches,
Ooh.
and they hand it to you, and they're like, "Here you go. It's full of C4."
Whoa!
Alchemy.
Did you get a motherfucking circlet of blasting?
No, it's a
Or
necklace of fireballs.
List of fireballs.
Hey,
Oh, shit. Okay, I think we might survive next week.
And
It'll
how
be
many
Fine.
Are there?
I'm just rolling it up now.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh God.
I just love how it's like, we're all gonna die. Almost.
5.
Five?
You have 5 beads hanging from it. Now,
That's decent.
that said,
Mm-hmm.
much like the gun, because these are specialty plotty things, the whole you can hurl multiple beads or even the whole necklace as an action is what happens.
Okay, so it's
You rip the cord and yeet the belt.
It's got 5 beads worth of damage in it, but it is a one-time use thing.
oh, okay. So it's one or nothing.
It's
Yep.
like the candle I have, which I kind of want to refuse to light.
I'm wondering about that candle had a ton of downtime effects, right? Is that just how we're recovering at camp?
Technically, you can just take a long rest at the. You have a couple of days to yourself, but yeah, you could have lit the candle to help yourselves out and have an unlimited amount of spellcasting. That was a thing.
I know, but I think it's a one-time
Delicious
use.
corporations.
It's
I
not.
feel
No,
it's
it's
not.
It's
not.
a time thing.
It's
It's a
not.
time thing.
Teen.
That said, when you go to use
Aw.
this necklace of fireballs, given that it has 5 beads in it, this is the equivalent of chucking a 7th level fireball when it goes off.
Holy shit!
But
Yep.
yes.
Fuck that thing in particular.
In that
No,
general
this
area.
is a to whom it may concern.
I am gonna
Also,
add that to my
The
sheet.
walls in a lab are made mostly of drywall.
Oh,
That big
shit.
steel door that you guys would have had to contend with got ripped off the hinges and shoved into another wall.
Right.
Can we talk about how you just need to shove that into something's mouth, light it, and just walk away?
True.
Misty step, bitches.
Yep, I was gonna
But-
say.
That said, you guys think about what you want to do for next week.
Mhm.
Technically not next week because it's a stat holiday.
The week after.
The week after.
Are you doing the other thing the week
Maybe.
after?
Well,
You were talking about
we'll
it.
see. I
Okay.
I might look at doing the last episode of the Vagabond stream next week, but everybody's been
Oh,
a
a
little
little
under the weather, so
Yeah.
I generally don't like doing streams on stat holidays, but I had no plans. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, think about what you want to do, and we can talk about it a little offline for planning in the green room chat.
What do you
Thank
say
you.
to 2 level ups?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 free levels.
Yeah.
Oh
We
no,
can
he's thinking
We can
about it.
all
He's gonna make it
multi-class
harder.
into monk just to make it fun. So this is nothing but like a flying kicks kung fu action film by the end of it.
Do you want to level up?
No,
Yeah.
because I feel like he's gonna make it harder. Don't say yes. Don't say
No, no.
yes.
This is a legitimate question. Do you want to level up? Because we can level
Yes.
up. All right.
Yes.
C-
Please.
Show of consensus here. We've got 2 yeses, 3 yeses. Sorry. I need everybody to.
My inner DM is just like, this is a trap.
Don't worry about it. You're
Well,
fine.
we're also extending a one shot into like a multi-chapter weirdness.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Got a couple more rounds into this. You all level up 1 level as a part of your recovery.
Much fairer. Much fairer.
You've all had some reasonable character growth. It's fine.
There was only 1 giant man bat.
And well, it's less
And we
that
didn't-
and more all of the vampires that you killed before that.
And we didn't save
And the good
anybody
role-playing.
other than the people we sent away on motorcycle.
That's saving people.
Yeah.
That is saving people.
That was
They didn't
3.
die. We killed
You've
some.
saved every innocent life that was before you that was in danger.
Those were innocents?
No, well, I mean, like they weren't bad guys.
No one is innocent in this city.
Nobody is a bad guy. You're a bad guy, but not the bad guy.
You're a bad guy, but you're not the bad guy.
That
Oh.
said,
A well-delivered line for such a
I
stupid
forgot what I
movie.
get now, and I'm very excited we leveled up.
because you're level 7 now,
Yes, and I get Death Ward.
Nice.
you do get Death Ward.
Ooh, baby.
More importantly than Death Ward, you have access to 4th level spell slots.
What?
I'm gonna
I got
multi-class my
one.
rogue.
Also, you still have tools to pull from.
I know Death Ward is just one of my favorite spells. I don't know why.
That's fair.
It's great.
Let's take a look here.
I think I'm
We're
the
on
terror that
Twitch.
flaps on the night who multi-classes into rogue.
I like it.
Hey,
Bro, what
I
about
got
you?
that covered already.
All right, niche protection. Ranger for another
for it.
use of Hunter's Mark.
I would just keep going into Paladin at this point.
I mean, yeah, one level in Warlock's not going to do anything.
Second level gets you invocations.
Party tricks at this level.
Well, I mean, add your charisma modifier to all of your Eldritch Blasts.
All one of them, huh?
All one of them.
Hmm.
Do what you need to do. Technically, you shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts. You're over level 5.
Oh yes, that's right.
Scales with level. But
Fucking cantrips.
Oh,
Fuck
I
yeah.
also get Blight. I love Blight.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
For
But
those
that-
of you who have not yet witnessed it, there is a critical moment in Calamity entirely based around one use of that spell.
yes.
Yep.
It's so good.
It's so dramatically appropriate.
But necrotic damage, we're dealing with a lot of necrotic things, so it might not be the best.
You to a T. It would, if it was a bagel, it would be served with cream cheese and salmon with a little garnish of dill on top. It's perfect.
Now I'm starving.
With that,
Never say
we're-
bagel to a baker.
we're going to raid out to
Yeah.
Dice versus Studios.
Ooh.
They're playing some D&D right now. They are a
That'd
bunch
be
of
fun.
Fight all those
improv
studios?
cosplayers.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So thank you, everybody, for stopping by.
Yes.
And we'll be back on Wednesday for Frontier Adventure Academy.
Woo.
And then
Yeah.
I've got some podcast editing to do. I'm hoping to have it hit Spotify and all the rest on Saturday, but we'll see. I got family coming into town, so it might be another week. So
But it's
Remember,
also on
folks,
YouTube right now.
it is.
It's Easter weekend.
Mhm.
Even if you don't, celebrate it. Take the stat.
Indeed.
Mm.
Still got shit to do. But all right. Raid note. In 5, 4, 3, a 2, a 1,
One.
a bye.
Bye.
Everybody will love you, sister.
Goodbye.
Wait, what?
Vengeance.
Brother!
Go.